I can't come loud.
I don't care how long it take to get it out back. My nigga outside steak, bitch, we out back.
My feet up, my feet up, my feet up. The trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. My feet up, I'm doing me. My feet up. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me. Certain teams, I'm talking enforcement, drugs is influence me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Get back with my feet up, in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me. Way to work naked like a skinny dipping, no crossing needed for the crucifixion. Fold out, couple screws missing. Paranoid believing, superstition. No paper in the river fishing. Need a stove, what a nigga kitchen. Without a diamond, still shine glisten. Set around so everybody itching. Holly strong, trying to go a mission. Man, it's simple addition. Bad luck like a bad kid. One of the few still around the street, no matter what. Never act different, no GPS. But they back tripping. Money cup, guess I'm back sipping. Like that kid, I guess I'm back a hey, yo, keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me. Certain teams, I'm talking enforcement, drugs is influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Get back with my feet up, in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me. I was riding in the tourist dreaming of a rape. Got it down a bun, then another K. Go by the X-Spade, pop by the K. Back cabin with a juice at a Chevrolet. Real reach at a rally, it's a murder 8. Raw cold, don't rock step with a 8. I'm a star cloud 9, I'm a outer space. Roll running, show money, get it steady state. Blade brother finna kill, have him on the way. Riding on the 6-9, press a whole day. I was counting money way back at 08. Say my name when I boy, money boy train. HD lifestyle, let me 4K. 4 clips, 2 rock, corn, 8K. Being legal, I carry 34 state. Sick and tired, nigga gotta play. Keep back with my feet up in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me. Certain teams, I'm talking enforcement, drugs is influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Get back with my feet up, in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, in the trap, I'm doing me. Keep my distance from these suckers, I can't let them ruin me. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me. Certain teams, I'm talking enforcement, drugs is influence me. Hey, yo, keep back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Get back with my feet up, in the trap, I'm doing me. Hey, yo, get back with my feet up, get back with my feet up. Drug dealer, pimps and hustlers, they don't want to influence me.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Toxic Masculinity Show. I'm your host, MoneyBoy Trey. And tonight we have B. Nicole and friends. And I don't know what they're going to talk about. They're trying to make me soft. I don't know if I'm going to go for it yet. Thank you, Regina, for the super chat. Thank you, Chris, for the super chat. Y'all should not let them be alone. Y'all hit that super chat in the Cash App as well. So, well, B. Nicole fell off. We have Nurse Natural up first. Tell us about yourself, Nurse Natural.
Hello, everybody. I am Nurse Natural, a natural state of mind, whatever you want to call it. My real name is Natalia, but that's my YouTube name. I'm from Arkansas. I don't know what you want to know about me.
Well, Nurse, what does Nurse Natural do on Nurse Natural's channel?
I don't do anything right now. My channel is just getting started. I just started a scrubs company, so it will be introducing my scrubs company. So as you can tell by the title, I am a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse for 11 years now, but I am getting into entrepreneurship. So I have a company called Noble Medical Apparel, and that's what my channel will be focused on from this day forward. y'all want to buy some scrubs, come to noblemedicalapparel.com.
What is that? Me? Is that
Go.
Mila reveals? Am I saying that right? Mia
It's
reveals.
yep, Mia reveals.
Do you have a YouTube channel?
I do, and it's under Mia reveals.
Tell us about it and make sure you type in the chat so that everybody can see your channel and subscribe to it. The link is in the private chat there. If you should see like some red dots at the bottom of your screen, it's a private chat and the YouTube link is in there. So just type something. Click on that link and type something.
Let's
But
see.
yes, tell us about your channel while you're doing that.
Okay,
I know
so
I was long
basically,
winded.
no, you're good. Mia reveals is basically me revealing the financial education that we didn't learn in high school. I feel like everybody that makes money should know how to make their money work for them. Is that me echoing?
Yeah, I think it is. Just cut your volume down like 2 clicks.
That better?
Yep.
Perfect. But no, it's just me letting everybody know that I'm here to help you live the life of your dreams. So my YouTube channel is Mia Reveals. I've got a podcast, Mia Reveals, and everything is on my website, miareveals.com. Got
So
questions?
are
Let
you,
me know.
I got questions. Are you more
Okay.
into like credit repair or investments?
I do both. So actually right now for my with my YouTube, whenever I start posting again, I'm working on the credit 101 playlist, but then on my podcast right now we're doing an investing crash course. So I've got different content on all of my platforms.
Be Nicole. Yeah, no, I'm saying type it in the it's you dropped your website in there, but click that YouTube link, that first one. Like
Mhm.
click that YouTube link and then type that in the chat. Or type anything in the chat and then you'll be able to drop your link, your .com link in the chat there.
All right, let me see. Go ahead, do be Nicole, and I'll figure this out.
Be Nicole, what's up?
What's up? What's up?
Who are you and what do you do on your channel?
So I'm Big Nicole, and y'all know, y'all done seen all the, recent chats or whatever panels. But I came back to YouTube because I'm military and I'm getting ready to retire. So I found I guess my new passion is doing locks and lashes. And so that's why I came back to my page to start putting my work on there, tracking my journey as I enter into the civilian life. And then I also, I sing on there and just try to do a little motivational stuff. I'm a spiritual person, so try to put good energy out there in the world, hopefully touch somebody.
George Chit Chat, you want to tell the people who you are? Okay,
I don't know
I
if my
guess.
audio was working.
Yeah, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I'm just here to cloud chase.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, since I got
No,
y'all
hey
women
to
up here,
everybody on the panel.
Hey, Joy.
Hey,
let me just get this shit started all the way. Since Kevin Samuels has died, it's not a secret that he was unpopular amongst black women. How do y'all feel about Kevin Samuels?
You know what? I'm ashamed because I don't even know who that is.
Okay, we got. I don't know who that is. What else we got? Y'all, the rest of y'all don't know who he is either.
I know somewhat of who he is. I didn't like the content that um, he created. It seems like he was talking down to a lot of women, but he
Was he
passed away.
talking?
And he
Was he
passed
talking?
away. Huh?
My question: was he talking down or was he telling the truth?
There is a way that you can tell the truth. You know,
No, it's not.
yes, there is. You can catch
Well,
more.
wait, who is he and what did he say? Give me something to work with.
Okay, Kevin Samuels is the guy that a lady called in the show, and he told her she was average at best. He told her to tell her on a scale of 1 to 10, what does she look like without makeup? Can't use a 7. He told her she was average at best.
I mean, well, he told the truth.
Yes.
Listen, no. There is a way you could say everything. Like he was just too straight of a shooter. Now he passed away. Now what everybody is doing now, talking bad about him and saying, serve him right. No, I don't agree with that part. He's a human being, with family members, and people need to be sensitive to that. I didn't like his content. He could have pacified it a little better. I'll put it that way.
How
Well,
does the
the
pastor tell you?
terminology
Go ahead, Joy.
that people are using is that he was disparaging black women, and so the black women that's upset with him is because,
Okay.
which I don't agree with, because sticks and stones can break your bones, but words should never hurt you. So disparaging the
True.
black women, you shouldn't speak ill of somebody that passed away. And I think that's the part that's disgusting to me.
That part,
Hmm.
yeah, I
But,
agree.
Mia,
but does the pastor tell you politely you going to hell if you're not
he's
following God's
he's
rules?
supposed to.
How are you supposed to say that nicely?
It's a way
How
to
did
word it.
Jesus
Like
say
she
it?
Eh,
So when you
It's a way to
interact
How
put.
with
did
your
how did
significant
Jesus say
other
it to his disciples and his followers?
in parables, he told them niggas riddles. He confused them most of the time.
Okay, well
So
then
can
that's
I
what the
ask the
pastors need to
ladies
do.
on the panel that do you guys think, well, the women on the panel, I'm sorry, I say you guys, do you guys actually think that what he was saying was disparaging to you as a woman, as far as a black woman, that
So
you
so
actually wake up every morning like, oh my gosh, Kevin Samuels just said I'm a act, like, was that something that you, because people are really
I
upset
don't think.
about.
I mean, I
Was
don't
it
think
that it was
so.
just
He
about
told.
black women, or was it just black women that called in?
Well, I did find a video. I no, I didn't find a video. Somebody posted a video, and he was talking about black men at first. He was telling how black men can smell, how you can look good. He was
Oh,
he was for the black man and look good and everything. He said, but what if I went out and I talked about women? He didn't say black women. He said I probably can get all kind of views if I just talked about women. Period. He didn't
So
put
that
a
was his
color on
strategy.
it. Yeah, that was his strategy. So then when he
hmm.
did start popping, I guess what they call going viral, black
Mm.
women started getting targeted because that's who started calling in to his show.
Okay.
So he was
So
encouraging men and trying to get them to be right, but what the terminology that you just used, discouraging women. So he was for
no,
men,
no,
for women,
not discouraging, but disparaging women.
disparaging. Oh, okay.
And
Dispersion.
but it just so happened that black women started calling into his show more than other races. So it became like a black thing, if I can
Mm.
say
Well,
that.
well, yeah, he
So he
probably
was
should have
doing it for
turned that
publicity.
around a little. Right, right. Okay, I can see.
Mm. Well,
Well,
still, all in all, rest in peace.
Yeah, pretty much. Cause I'm not. I'm still on this. He was harsh. Now, when you're upset with your significant other, are you harsh in your delivery at times?
Was he upset
of
with them?
course not.
Oh, cut it
Was he upset
out.
with the
Who
women?
said
Or was
that?
he?
That was such a woman answer. We ain't talking about him. We talk about your approach and your delivery. Do you have a
if
harsh delivery at times?
if I'm mad at someone, yeah, they're gonna get it. But if I'm giving someone advice on something, I would say it with kind words, or
Right.
say something nice, then say the real truth negative, and then say something positive,
Do
make
you expect
the
a
delivery
I
therapist?
call that a sandwich.
Yeah, I call it BS.
oh
I'm saying in the modeling world, these people are brutally honest when you go in there. They tell you you're too fat, you're too skinny, too short, all of that. Brutally honest.
because that's
And,
that
But
money
that's
though. That's their bread and butter.
and these women called in for advice seeking to get the type man that they desire. And he was keeping it 100 with them. You ain't
Well,
going to be able to do that.
so. Hold on. Was he seeing these females? Was they calling in like live video, or he was just
Yeah,
speaking
they
still?
were showing their
Okay.
face.
And
Mhm.
he
he
was
was just like,
talking to
nah, you
them.
average.
Exactly.
Well, some were average, other ones weren't.
Well,
I
so
mean, well, that's
mm,
on them for calling in. They want the truth.
Thank you. Like these women knew what they were in for when they called. It wasn't a surprise.
Joy. I mean, if
mm,
you gonna put yourself out there and call in and you want somebody to tell you the truth, that's his truth. That's how he felt. And if it's
It's
just black people calling in, that's not his fault.
it's
And
black
that was
women
my
cheering this man's death right now,
well. I
saying they
think they're
deserve
cheering.
to.
I think the purpose of them cheering it is being a hypocrite. They because for some reason it's just unbalanced moral complex because it's like he'd tell one black woman, "Oh, you're fat, you're this and you that," but allegedly he passed away with a heavy set woman.
She was thick,
Uh,
ma'am. She wasn't
Yeah,
fat.
well, I know she in
what's the
in
difference?
man, yeah, she was thick, but in the words of what's going on, it's like, wow, you passed away with somebody that was thick when you was
He
so
talking
telling
what
your
about
is
women
thick?
business.
as
What is
350. He talking about women as 350. That and
No, he
pudgy and
wasn't.
out of
He
shape.
said no. He was talking about women that was size 10 and everything. He said if you're not a size
No,
three,
Size
four,
10.
five.
he was talking about precious.
No, he
uh-uh.
wasn't. He was talking about women that was over like 10. Like if they were a 10, he was talking about them too. You know, you don't listen to him or watch him because you just making up stuff
Well,
now.
yeah, that is a little too harsh. Because everybody that's over a 10 is not fat. It's big bone.
Yeah, well,
Well,
yeah.
that dude. Rest in peace.
I'm gonna have to go look at some of his stuff. I'm gonna
Mm.
have to
Well,
go.
that's how I feel about it too. It's like
Well,
rest in
Nicki
peace
Minaj
because
called in and he and she rated herself a 7 or a 5 or something like that. And he
Uh,
said he told her she wasn't. She was
yeah,
higher
he went. Yeah,
higher
he went
than
on her show
herself.
and yeah, he went on her show and kissed her butt. The lady had on a face full of makeup, and he rated her a 9.
But she's
I
pretty
gotta
without
go.
makeup. We've seen her without makeup. Probably not without a filter, but with at least without, a full face. She's still pretty.
Well,
That's rare in 2022 to find a woman without a face full of makeup.
ooh,
Yeah, we go without makeup. I mean, if we're going live, we'll put on a filter, but we'll go without makeup.
Hmm. I was in Arkansas recently. That is a lie.
don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do Arkansas. It's
I'm just
natural.
saying. I saw the makeup.
Math.
It's a natural walk around here in Arkansas. It's a nice balance. Put it like
Was like 1 in every 10.
that. Whatever.
So y'all said y'all wanted to talk about what would y'all say? I want to talk about motherhood
Oh, why
from
you say it
She
like
said,
that?
because I'm not a mother, but I am kind of like one because I'm forced into this situation, so I can't really vibe. But I got kids though, but I
no,
can't.
we said mothers juggling it all. Then versus now. So like, when you had your first child, you probably was a go getter back then, but you just had that one child and so you was like superwoman and never tired doing your thing. But now 3 kids in is different. So just wanted to hear everybody's different perspective on that.
it's like the Love's commercial. Remember, you used to buy Huggies. Now you buying Love.
That's yes indeed.
But
I mean, cause I
pull-ups.
know like for y'all do y'all panels and everything. Y'all got 4 kids, right? So how y'all juggle everything? Like with you gotta joy. Cause what y'all did a show the other day about cooking and all that, right? So you gotta cook dinner for the family, do time with the kids, personal time, spend time with your man, and then do the channel and all of that stuff. How you juggle all that?
Shit. I need some advice.
She say what?
I need some advice too. It's hard. It gets stressful. just like right now, trying to log on and do all of this, and knowing I gotta get up in the morning. Yeah, it's. I'm not gonna sit up and act
Oh,
like it's a
stop
walk in the
crying,
park.
all of you.
Oh,
Oh
oh,
my God!
Oh,
Wow.
I'm sorry. Say what now?
See,
I
exactly.
said,
See,
stop
juggle. You see what I
crying.
gotta deal with?
I thought you said stop lying. Stop
what you
No,
do?
No,
I
you
didn't
didn't.
say lying. I said crying.
That's hard.
Y'all signed up for it.
Oh my God.
That ain't true. That's not
Told
true
you,
because my second one was an
told you
accident. I didn't
today.
sign up for that.
Told
Oh, come on. Who
He
said the
said,
my
second one was an
third one was
accident?
I
accident.
did.
Me.
How was the second one an accident? Please tell me how this accident happened.
I was there.
Exactly how
Tell
I
us about
said. It
it.
was an accident. We miscalculated. I didn't add right.
So y'all weren't using protection.
Yeah, we
you
married.
So it wasn't an accident. It was
It
planned.
was an accident. It was not planned.
It was
You
not
know what
talked about.
happens when you have unprotected sex, right?
Oh Lord.
the
It didn't
ovulation
happen
got
all
to
the
do
other
it.
times.
I had a couple kids like that too. It ain't happened all the other times, but they weren't accidents. I was just shooting dice, pretty much. Crapped out.
Well, I don't think it wasn't no accident, me.
It was an accident. I almost cried.
I remember.
I hope your kid don't hear this. You calling him a happy little accident.
It's a she, and she. Let me tell you something. She's very loved, and she is definitely a blessing. But that does not negate the fact that she was not planned and it was an accident.
She in fact was playing. Y'all weren't using protection. I'm gonna need you to own up to that.
Well, mine was, I don't like that word accident, but it was
Mistake.
unplanned forever. No,
Mistake
Unplanned
better
thing.
late.
post deployment. Money boy, you been deployed?
No,
Oh, well, it was
I
post
got to stay
deployment.
in San Antonio and Minot my
Oh,
entire 4 years.
why not? Okay. Well, this one was a post deployment baby, and it was just a matter of you got that negative test right before birth control, and then you didn't go get the birth control quick enough, and then boom. Oh.
So how old is your youngest
I remember
child?
that.
7 months. Sunday, he
Oh,
was seven
whoa.
months.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
said I got one more in me, but I'm just think this 3 year old giving me the damn blues.
That's that
Man,
millennium baby.
man.
Oh Lord.
So is it still terrible too, or at every age?
It's terrible, everything.
It's just a different level.
Mm.
Mine range from 5 to 19, and it's something with every last one of them. So just brace yourself.
Yep, I'm 18 down to three. I'm three boys, one girl.
Three
Uh-oh,
boys and a
princess.
girl. Okay, okay, okay. So Joy,
Enjoying it.
how old was your oldest? He 18?
20, 22.
20. Do it
Yeah,
get easier?
everybody, Joy is older than me by 6 years. If y'all wanted to know, she's old.
Wow, they did not ask you that
Okay,
question.
cool girl. Cool
He a hater.
Put it out there.
girl.
He always
Okay.
trying to do something. Be quiet, boy.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what's up, Joy. Thought you were
Yes, I
young
am.
tender. What? Can men be young tenders? Oh, that's for females.
I guess he could be a young.
Yeah,
He a snitch.
we could be
Young
young
Like a
tender.
tenders,
young tender. He a
Young
snitch.
tender.
a tenderoni.
Okay, tenderoni. So does it
Well,
get easier the older or
I think
no?
it does. Like parenting is a breeze now because I've been through it 3 times with the baby,
Okay.
and you learn
Okay, a
different
breeze.
lessons from each one. It is. It's a
Okay.
breeze. I just tell her yes to everything, and we're happy.
Okay. That's what you mean. Okay. So y'all, those four y'all's together?
No, she got
Oh,
her
okay.
own four. I got my own four.
Oh, so
We
y'all
got
Okay.
a
got
little
eight
we got
total.
a little AAU team going. I'm trying to get her to have another baby, but she ain't
Ooh,
going right now.
you not gonna have no more joy?
I plead the fifth, and I ain't got time for this conversation. I tell him that the last time I was out there. Mm-mm. I
Well,
know what condoms look like. He don't know what condoms look like. I know what they
oh,
look like.
Ma'am, you have the same amount of kids as me. Apparently, you don't.
oh,
Sir, but you just said you
hello,
want to have
baby.
another one. I said I know what they look like now. I probably didn't know then. I know what they look like now.
Mm.
Well, I'm going to the doctor.
Okay.
You getting fixed?
Snip, burn it off, bury it, kiss it up.
Okay.
Segue into that. How do you guys feel about the new Roy versus Wade situation that's going on?
The government need to stay out of our uterus. Leave my body alone.
Okay.
I can do with it what I please.
Well, I can agree that the federal government shouldn't do it. I think each state should do it like they do everything else. Let the people vote on it.
Why? Why should anybody else have any say so in what I do with my body? They're gonna be there to help me raise some kids.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yeah,
Sometimes,
I agree.
in a lot
I'm
of
not on.
cases, yeah,
I'm not
they
on
are.
government assistance. So are they gonna help me raise some kids?
Well, in your case, no, but in a lot of cases, yes.
What a
And
Should
lot of
there might lie
cases.
the problem.
Exactly. I feel like if they did take it away, that it would it would make people be more responsible because they don't have that option. But then everything else is going to skyrocket as a result of them not having that option.
No,
I don't
they
think
don't
that's
have
going to
the
make anybody
option.
more responsible.
They
People
don't
gonna
have
keep
that
having
option
sex the way they
legally.
always been having sex.
Exactly.
wait. What? Say it again.
That they wouldn't have that option legally, but there have been a lot of backdoor abortions
Mm-hmm.
and ways to get done, and people that who are not in a clinically safe environment end up losing their life as well. And
Hmm.
so they can go back to the old days if they want to, but it's not going to be a good it's just not going to be a good thing.
I think it should be up to the person. I mean, yeah, I don't need nobody to decide what I need to do with my body and my baby. Need to be a personal thing. My opinion.
I agree with Natural. At the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do, whether it's legal or not. It's just like weed. You make weed illegal, and they're gonna find a way. So
And they're going to be going out of the country to get them like they do them BBLs.
The BBLs.
Yeah, they be
Well,
going out of town to get them
Tennessee,
surgeries.
Tennessee, they don't do abortions in
I,
Tennessee, right?
why do you keep, man? I told you I've been
Oh
to
yeah,
the.
we did. I thought.
Yeah, I've been there a few times. Yes, they have several
Oh,
of
I
them,
thought
ma'am.
they didn't do it out there. Okay, my bad. Well, that's why I end up having all my kids.
Oh, you didn't know they didn't inform
Not this
Man, you
place.
had your
Hey,
kids because you wanted them just,
you. Kids
yeah,
are
and
a
you was
blessing.
doing the nasty.
I was
Kids
doing
are a
that.
blessing. They are. I love each and every last one of mine. But they are a lot. When you are the one, their father and we take care of our kids like wholeheartedly. Like we don't have anybody's help with raising our kids. If I'm gonna put it that way. And so when you
So,
do it that way, it's really, um, let's say you're investing in your kids. It's a lot. It's very expensive. It's very emotionally taxing. It's very time consuming, and I love it. Don't get me wrong, but I just can't see myself doing it multiple and
over and
multiple
over and over.
multiple
Well, let
times.
me ask
We
the
have a
panel this
question from
because
the
uh,
audience. So we got a question. It says, "Have y'all ever trapped a man into having a child?"
Hell no.
Oh no, that's
that's
not.
not what that
No.
question says.
Why
Yes,
they do
yes,
that?
yes, it did.
What? Let me see.
Is
He
what
said,
about when?
Have y'all ever trapped a man into having a child?" That's what
No,
he's asking.
absolutely not.
Y'all
You
see
think?
that? He
Oh, he
asked
said,
that.
How
what
can you
about
trap?
some women trap men? Not
No,
if
he was talking about the women on the panel.
I don't think you can really just trap no man. They know what to do if they don't. If they
right.
want to make sure 100%. I don't care if she did say she wasn't on birth or she was on birth control. If you don't want to have no baby with her, you need to put a condom on, period.
And
Thank you.
child, let me say something about this trapping a woman into having a baby because they be acting like baby boy and talking about something. You gonna have my baby? You gonna have my baby? All while they pushing up. Stop playing. Talking about we gonna
Yeah,
Man,
trap them. Y'all be
thank
the
you. And
ones talking
then
about son. You gonna
I
have my
tried to
baby?
get a couple chicks pregnant. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had
Why?
tried.
See,
Why
you
thank
you?
you.
trapped
Hello.
Cause
Exactly.
we
So
would
then
have
that
had some
question,
pretty babies.
no,
Oh
that
Okay, so
question
when
should
you
God.
be the
trapped,
other way around.
when you had that mentality of trapping that woman, were you trying to trap a ring too? At that point,
Mm?
Yes,
were you trying to
No.
trap a marriage? Were you trying
yes,
to?
we were in. Yes, with one of them we were engaged. The other one no.
So, if you had to trap them, what was their reason for not wanting to have a kid at that time? See, when
They wouldn't get
men do that,
pregnant.
they have to know that women have goals
No,
too.
they
We
wouldn't
don't
get
want to be
pregnant.
trapped with a baby if we trying to reach a goals.
I was trying. I was trying my hardest. They just wouldn't get pregnant.
Well,
Just
that was God.
because y'all was gonna have pretty babies. Money boy, that was the reason.
That
Yes.
baby.
Oh
Well,
my
one was the
lord.
fiance. Yes,
One was Beyonce.
I said
The
one
fiance.
was my fiance.
Oh, like well, shoot, it was Beyonce.
I got a question. Who do y'all think does the most work with them kids? The woman or the man?
Who
Women,
you
hands
think?
down.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Honest
Well,
answer.
that's what
Okay.
I was gonna ask too because
Hmm.
I was gonna
But
ask you guys.
Ain't no
Ain't
buts
no
in
other
it though.
but. Ain't no
There is no
but.
but
but.
just because y'all are putting in the most time, does it mean y'all are making a great product? Are y'all putting a great product in the world?
Yes,
For the
I
most part,
am. I
yeah.
don't know about
I mean,
nobody
it
else.
it kind of it just depends on what you have. You can't pour from an empty cup, so you
Exactly.
can't give your all to your children if you don't have it all. So that's why I'm saying that it's not good to trap a woman who doesn't want to have kids
Hmm.
at that time because then they're going to be putting resentment in that child. They're going to be
True
putting,
that.
you know, talking about the baby daddy and all that other stuff
Yeah.
into the child.
You wanted this baby.
You got to pick your partners wisely, whether it's a
Yeah.
partner in life or a partner to have a child with or whatever it is. You have to be strategic in that. That ain't
Talk
trapping
about
nobody.
it.
That's just saying I got to spend the rest of my life with this person one way or another. Is this the person that I want to do that with?
Let me ask y'all a
Well, I
real
want to
Exactly.
nigga.
ask.
Go ahead, Joy.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Because I wanted to ask because I wanted to get back on the subject about juggling
Hmm.
everything as women. And
Mm-hmm.
shout out to Urban because Urban did a live earlier and he was talking about being robotic. And I seem to feel like as a mother, I feel like I'm in a robotic mode because it's like now I know I got to get up at a certain time, get the kids ready,
Mm-hmm.
uh, get lunches together, get them off to school, go to work, do my little
Yep.
robotic thing I do at work, come home, cook dinner. What is you guys is do you guys have robotic mode or do you guys have a moment where you got to just sit back and shout out to Lucinda because Lucinda be
Oof.
making a joke like Joy, we need to get on a spa bus and just sometimes I don't even know how to even do that. Like
Boy.
sometimes I forget what I need to do for me because I'm just doing everything for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
I
Are
tell
you
you what
guys
I
in
go
that
do.
space?
I go I go in that bathroom and lock the door. That's my break. That's my
Oh, girl,
getaway.
that don't work for me. Mine be sticking hands under the door and banging on the door.
I go to
That's
grocery
Grayson.
shopping and I go to Walmart and I sit in the car for about 30 or 40 minutes before I actually go into the store. And then that 30 or 40 minutes is my little time. I do whatever I want to do, just sit, play games on my phone or do it my business. Go in, go shopping, come back out, sit in the car at the house for about
Yep.
30 minutes, and then I go in.
Much time
So
as you can. See, men don't have to worry about that either. That's not fair. I don't think that's
Now,
fair.
Joy, I'll tell you what I
I
do
do.
is in my robotic schedule, I've learned how to schedule myself. because it's not just I'll put my kids first or I'll put my husband first. It's just my nature to pretty much put everybody first, and now I'm on the back burner. And so, especially after COVID and being stuck at home and working here and then having the kids, when I do my schedule now and I find myself in that robotic state of mind, I now have to put time in there for me, like to take care of myself. This year started off and I started, just feeling old and body starts aching. And I started to realize, like, hold up, Mia, you're not taking care of you. Who's going to take care of your kids if you're not here?
True
So
that.
now it's okay, yeah, I get up, but it's not just I got to get up and make lunches and breakfast and get them off. No, like let me get up and schedule time for me. So I'll get up a little bit earlier and I'll do my workout. I'll, take time throughout my day, even with work. I've got all this leave. I don't feel bad anymore about taking my leave, and I'll come back because guess what? The work is going to be there.
Hmm. That's true.
Okay.
Well, I
I
stay
hadn't
up late. I stay up late after everybody goes to bed. That's my time, and that's really that's the only time I get. From the time I get up in the morning, now especially with this new baby, I'm running. I'm running. I'm running. I'm in transition right now because I'm moving, but once I start my new job, like it's gonna be all day, then come home, cook. I come home and I take that first hour and I go in the bathroom like for real, and I lock the door and I sit in there and just chill and unwind, and then I come up out and I'm back at it until probably about 10 o'clock, and then I'll stay up late and just have my time to do whatever I need to do. And
see.
like
I
me, I had to get
understand
like
that.
that. Go ahead, Joy.
No, I was gonna say I understand it because I service families. I have small children. I service all day, so I come home to my own. So it just sometimes it'd be like, I just be
Mhm.
like, ah. But I don't. I just
Yeah.
be like, but yeah.
You said what? You service other children all day. You said.
Yeah, I'm in the education field, so I'm
Oh.
working with families all day. So when I come home to my own family, my kids kind of get away with murder now because it's like
You be
I'm
tired.
tired. Yeah,
Hmm.
Right.
I'd be like, let it be. Go ahead, whatever. And they kind of take advantage of that a little bit. Like, my
Right.
9-year-old, he'd be like, "Oh, you said whatever? That means yes." And then by the time I think about it, I say, "No, no, that's not yes. I mean no. Stop."
So I got a question with that. So like as an educator, is that one? Is that a passion for you? Was it a passion or whatever for you to something special to you to be
Oh
able to
yeah.
teach kids? Okay.
Heck yeah. I was junior high. I was in the Future Teachers of America Club in the ninth
Ah,
grade.
okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, yeah, I got
Okay, so
stuck in it.
then with that, you pouring into those kids, you putting everything, I'm assuming that you got into those kids because you don't know what it's like at home for them. So does that, you said how when you get home, you probably don't have energy sometimes, but do you think it's taken away from pouring into your kids how you need to?
Um, yeah, because I'm gonna tell you this. As far as it comes to disciplining, I don't really
Hmm.
discipline my kids like that because I work with other people's children all day. So no, I don't. My first thing is not to go grab a belt. I'm
Right.
sitting up there trying to
Okay.
talk with them. I'm sitting up there like, let me ask, how's your feelings? Like, tell me how was your day? They be looking at me like, Ma, like, would you stop? And
Okay.
I just like, I want to talk to you for a minute. So yeah.
So since you said about the discipline, this is my last question, y'all. I'm gonna be quiet. But what y'all think
No,
about
keep
whooping?
asking them. Keep
Oh,
asking them.
okay. So how do y'all feel about that? You know, whooping children, time out, all that type of stuff. Do
I
y'all
think
think it's a
whooping
right
is trash. I think whoopings
thing?
are trash and it causes physical as well as emotional and psychological trauma. You're teaching your kids violence and it shows
Okay.
you don't know how to reach your kids without punching
I agree.
Mia, I want to hear what you got to say on that one.
Okay, I feel like every child is different. So my
Hmm.
son, he doesn't necessarily require whoopings or spankings. It's a way to do it. I'll say that because you just said without punching them. I'm nobody's punching their kids over here.
Well, I didn't mean punch, but
I know what you're saying, but what I'm saying
hitting
is
them.
it's not physical abuse when it's done properly and you
It,
understand how your
I,
child operates. Like for my
hold up.
son, he doesn't require it because he doesn't like trouble.
Can you repeat that again? You said it's not what?
I don't know, what did I say?
It's
You
not
said
physical abuse. Is that what you said?
yeah.
No,
Repeat that part.
it's not physical abuse if you are doing it properly. Like if you are
Just
not
show it.
I'll
abusing.
just show it.
Cause you try to use words.
Done properly or not, it's still physical. It's a physical act. It's abuse. You can't walk up and hit an adult, otherwise it's assault. But you can do it to a kid.
Hmm. So what you supposed to do then?
Find ways to reach your kid without beating them.
I do. I do both. I don't beat them, but I do both. Like I was saying, with my son, I sit and I talk to him and I have conversations. But you said you can't just walk up and hit an adult. I don't just walk up and hit my child. I have a conversation first. And he knows if you do XYZ, then this is what's going to happen. And he'll have 4 and 5 and 6 different tries before that even occurs. And at that point, it's not like we were growing up or my parents growing up and we're out grabbing our own switches or extension cords. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember those braided switches, extension cords, wiffle ball bats, Hot Wheel tracks back in
So
the
you
day.
got whoopings. So that's why you feel how you feel, money boy.
Yes, I was physically assaulted. You just heard the weapons I named.
He said assaulting you.
That's what it is. Y'all like to use
But did they
words.
still? You think they still? Well, you know your mom and dad or whoever raised, they still loved you, right? They showed you lots of love.
I understand why they did it, but it's still that's why I don't do it to my kids.
so how do you discipline? Because my question is, if you're not disciplining and if you're not letting your kids know that there are consequences for their actions, when they get older and we have problems with the discipline of the world, what is that? Where do you draw that line? Where's that boundary? If you're not going
Well,
to do it, you understand what I'm saying?
with my boys, I bear crawls, push ups, Supermans, and you take away their cell phones, their TVs, their PlayStations, the stuff they love.
Oh, so I
Hmm.
have a question. So we do like wall sits. Would you consider that physical abuse?
No, that's making them stronger. You're not putting your hands on them, and
I
it's
mean, his
working
kid
out their
back
core.
crawling.
It's working out their core.
But it hurts. But it has the same result. They're hurting. They're crying.
Well, you're not supposed to torture them with it. Like it's some parents that
It's
add books to.
torture.
They'll put the people. Yeah, you making them do it for an hour with books on each hand. Like that's ridiculous.
Better not get up.
What's wrong with 5 minutes? When you see them shaking, you might want to stop anything after that. It's torture. At that point, they would rather you whoop them.
Exactly.
Get that pop and be
So
done.
that's
Put
y'all
on
some
them extra
torturers.
clothes. Get a pop pop.
Well, I'm gonna just say this, Money Boy Trey. I think it's unfair for you because at this point it's almost like you judging because I have spanked a
Ma'am,
time or
I'm
two.
not judging. Again, I learned
Uh
with
oh.
each child that I went through. So the last two have not gotten any spankings.
Oh,
And
so you
they're
did you did
10
so you
and
have did
10
some
and
so
3
you spanked
respectively.
before then.
Yes, my oldest two, yes.
Oh, child, you try to act like you didn't do
But I
shit.
stopped doing it like 6 years ago. So it would put my oldest son at 12 and my middle child at 8.
All right, ladies. Moving on to the next
So
conversation. You try to act like you didn't do
what
it.
kind of whoopings are they getting at those ages?
We don't call them
Being
whoopings these days. It's
Spankings, whoopings,
discipline.
corporal punishment,
corrective action.
especially like at 12. It's like, bruh, if I gotta hit you, what's nigga, you 12, you almost big as me. Not finna be
I ain't gonna
fighting with
lie.
you.
All my
That's gonna
kids
turn
is
into a
taller than
fight.
me.
Well, I agree with both sides, but it has to start when they're young. Like you
Exactly.
talk with them. You try to do what is it? What do the teachers call it? Um,
Corrective measures.
all of that. You try all of that first, and then if you get to a point where I have to raise my voice to a level above 5, I'm gonna get tired. I'm not gonna strain my voice, and I'm gonna give you a little pop pop, not enough to hurt you, but enough to let you know, look, I'm not playing with you.
Can you
And
give me an example of level 5 voice?
I can't
I
give
was
you
gonna
an
say
example of level 5 because my baby is in there sleeping right now.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm gonna
And I'm
say
trying to
this.
keep him safe.
I have 4 kids. I have 3 sons and 1 daughter, and she's now 16. And when she do that eye rolling thing,
Ooh.
child, I'll be ready. I'll be like, "What you just do? Oh, nothing. Did you roll your eyes?" Because she got the attitude out of this world. But I be trying with her
She's
because I'm
6.
like, ooh, I'd be like, all right, all right, all right, Jayla.
Mhm.
Ha
But
You said
ha.
you
she's
know,
6,
I
Joy.
try to give her, huh?
I got 10 years
How
for
old
how
you
to
say
deal
she
with
is?
anything like that.
She's 16. Oh, no, no, I'm sorry. She's 15. She will be 16 this, but she's
Oh.
taller than me now.
Yeah.
And she got that little swag now where I'll be like, I need you to, did you do the kitchen? I said I was going to, you
Oh,
said you
not
were going
I
to do what?
said. Like what now?
Ooh.
Yeah, so I have to turn around real swift. I'm like, hello, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, I'm about to get up. I'm like, yeah. And so I tried
You're
with
not
her
moving
because
fast
she's the
enough.
only girl. But when my son comes home from college, that's the 22-year-old. He be like, "Mama, did you see what
Right.
that girl just did?" He's like, "You didn't let me get away with none of this stuff." But I was like, "Jonathan, chill, just move. I
I
got
think
this." Cause he be
that's
irritated, like,
why
"Oh my god."
what Medea say you gotta put that fear of God in them kids. My mama put it in me early. So I mean I might try it here and there as a teenager, but not too many times. She slapped me in my mouth. It worked.
That is abuse.
That's
Let's
not
see.
abuse. I knew she loved me.
It's still abuse.
Well, I have to be honest. I'm not the disciplinary in our household. Their father is the disciplinary.
You
So
make him the bad guy. That's what y'all
no,
women tend
no,
to
no,
do.
no. He just backs me up. If I tell them to do something or they try to, look sideways, he'll be like, "What you do? What happened?" And
You
a
pass him the
man's
belt.
voice has more weight than my voice.
Do you
I can
pass
put
him the
as much
belt?
bass in my voice as I want to, but
He put the
all he
fear
got to
in
do
them.
is say, "What you
Protect.
say?" And
Mm-hmm.
like the whole house just
I ain't
straight.
gonna just let you breeze past that question. Do you pass him the belt?
Do I pass it to
Yes.
him? No. He has it in hand already. What are you talking about? No.
Do,
I know
do
what you're
you
saying.
do you
No,
ever try to save the kids?
I have. And
What's the reason that you would save them?
because, well, it just depends on what the situation was. I wouldn't necessarily like dive in and try to save him like he's abusing them or something like that. It's just more so if I say something multiple times and they don't move, he has a way of it's more so his voice and the way he says things that scares them. And so they'll be scared straight. Like he really doesn't have to use a belt or a hand or anything like that. He popped it on
La-
their butt when they were smaller, and so now they learned.
Ladies, I have an age-old question for you all.
Here we go.
Who eats first? The men or the kids?
Why
The
is that
kid,
even a question? Everybody eat at the same time.
not over
I'm
here.
just
We don't.
curious.
The
I'm curious how
kids.
y'all households are handled. Okay, we
I,
got the kids. That's one person said kids, one person said the same time.
I say it depends. If my husband
Depends on
is,
what.
it depends on what he's doing. If he's at the table and he's ready to eat, then I'll fix his plate and then I'll fix the kids. But if he's off doing something and the kids are ready to eat and they're there and they need to get baths and homework done, then I'm going to fix their plates. If you're talking about at family functions, then my husband, because my parents, my people are old school, so they say go get, go fix the man plate and it gets done. So
Hey, I like it.
look,
The
I fix
kids.
everybody's plate. I cook the dinner and I fix everybody's plate, and I'll tell everybody, come get your plate.
It's so disrespectful.
How is that disrespectful if
How
I'm
is that
having food,
disrespectful?
cooking it,
He's eating.
and
He's
fixing
eating
it? I'm
food that
fixing the plate.
cook.
He don't give y'all all them excuses when y'all need tires changed and plugs and all that stuff. The extracurriculars that come along with it. We don't
And
say
the
all that.
kids,
We go
and the
to the
kids,
car. We go to the car dealership and get it done. What you talking about?
Exactly.
and the kids don't need their tires
Who
changed.
pays that? Who pays that dealership bill?
We do. It's a
We
joint
both
effort.
do.
Oh
See, listen.
God.
Okay, now let's go into this conversation because if you have a woman that works a full-time job and a man that works a full-time job, right? You see
I'm
where I'm going with
listening.
this, right?
I'm listening.
Okay. We're going to share everything within that household, including the chores. If I got to share my way to work every day, I'm not going to have 100% of what's supposed to be a woman's job in the household. We're going to share that thing. If I
So let me ask you a question. Are you gonna cut half the yard?
I'll pay somebody to do it, to cut the
Are you
whole yard.
are you gonna clean half the gutters? Are you gonna change half the hot water tank and all the other stuff? You gonna do half the oil?
We
You gonna
call the
change half the
maintenance
oil in
people.
your car?
We call the maintenance people for that. We call the car dealership to change that oil. Next.
You say
Even
I don't
still,
like I don't like you no more. You gotta answer for everything,
You don't
and
like the new
you
woman. Like,
sound bougie and spoiled. You sound like a modern woman,
who
ma'am.
is spoiled?
No, nurse,
I go
I
out
got
and work
your
my
back.
fingers
I got your
to the
back, nurse,
bone.
because I don't
Okay.
know what Trey talking about. He talking about we got Trey shade. What is that? Shade tree mechanics and hell no. I'm going to the dealership. I don't know what he
Going to
talking
the
about.
dealership. That's what they there for.
First time. Hmm. So do you think both should cook or just the woman?
Absolutely not. That's a woman's job.
Oh
no,
Lord.
I think no. Larissa even said that he back.
I cook because I like
What?
to cook.
Oh
When I
yes, I did. That is y'all gender role.
gender
Oh
role.
Lord
Okay.
Jesus. Wrong. My God.
We finna let's go there.
Mm.
Mind
So
y'all, where
what
y'all are at
what
the
What the
year
toxic
other men? What the
masculinity
other
year
men
show.
say? Other
what
men
year
say. I
is
don't
the
know.
gender role? Like what year are we gonna do that? Is it like the 1950s or the 2000s? What gender roles are we
Oh,
playing?
definitely the olden days. I don't like the
Okay,
modern
then
women.
why are women out there working
Thank you.
full-time job?
Oh,
They worked back then too.
No, they didn't.
Remember
They
that
No, they
stayed at home
didn't.
and they
No, they
no,
did
they
not.
stayed at home.
when the men
They
fought the
kissed their
wars,
husbands
didn't the women
goodbye.
work?
No, they
When the
waited on
men
that
went,
war check.
come on now,
I'm
y'all
listening. Who
did
was
the
that?
I
economic
don't remember
boom
that
because
part.
women, Rosie Riveter and all of them, women were in factories working while the men were fighting in the world, World War I, World War II.
Well, what war y'all fighting in right now?
Thank
Doesn't
you.
matter.
Okay, thank you. It doesn't matter.
So you want to be
So at the
spoiled?
end of the
Okay,
day,
so you want to be spoiled, right? Fill
at
your
the end
gender
of the day,
role.
no, that's not being spoiled. That's sharing the responsibility.
And that's not a gender role because the spoiling goes both ways.
Are
It
y'all trying to jump
absolutely.
me?
No, we're not
Urban,
jumping you. We're just
where you
trying to
at? Urban, Urban, I'm texting you the link, sir. I need help.
He's tripping right
the way
now.
his comments been set up. I think Urban might be agreeing with us on a lot of this stuff.
Urban has been known to simp.
Mark said changing the oil should be learned at 5 years old. Come on now, Mark.
For who?
You
The
know
man or
about
the
that.
woman or both?
For the, I guess he's talking about the little boys.
I'm just saying, if we don't keep it
Child,
in the
my
1950s
first
and
of all,
1940s, we need to keep it there. Then I'm gonna quit my job. I'm gonna let the man bring home the bacon, and I will prepare it. I will cook it up. I'm talking about have on. I'll dress up. The kids will be nice and clean. The house will be.
I don't want to be no
well,
Yeah,
housewife.
that
I
ladies,
was about to
that
say I don't
and
want to do
that
that.
is
I don't want that
that's
job.
Cleaning
reachable.
bills,
That's
everything.
reachable.
That is
That
not
is
reachable. Not
that
in
is reachable. Men
2022
do
with
that all
gas
day, every
being
day.
$5 a gallon.
Men do what all day, every day?
They take care of women. They're
No,
fine letting the
what?
woman sit at the
That's
house.
not true. We take
How
care of the
many?
men, especially for you to tell us
Right.
that we have gender
I'm
roles.
gonna
You
need
are
y'all to
actually
go watch Kevin Samuels.
I'm
oh
gonna
my
need
Don't
him to
goodness.
nobody want to watch him.
rest
We
in
already
peace.
talked about it.
I'm gonna need him to rest in peace. Is what I'm gonna need him to do
His words are still
Nah,
alive.
on
nah.
video, recorded,
He would be shocked and appalled at you modern women right now, but not too much because y'all are married.
but only in the public's eye. Now,
But I need to know,
behind
shocked
the
and appalled
screen, he
at
doing
what?
something.
Shocked and appalled by what?
Hello?
Ding,
At
ding.
this train of thought that you all have about
But what's
not
the
wanting
train
to
of
fulfill
thought?
y'all gender role.
Okay, let me put it to you like this, because I agree
Oh,
with
Urban. I'm sorry.
what
I'm
hold on, what
sorry.
he
Go ahead.
say?
What happened?
And then, since this is not the 1950s, then Mother's Day should not be celebrated.
Does that go for
I
Father's
know
Day
you
too?
lying.
Okay,
Oh,
well, we're gonna celebrate
Father's
cause
Day
Mother's
isn't
Day.
celebrated anyway. Y'all give
We're
us
gonna
our
celebrate
kids.
Martin Luther King
Can
Day.
I
We're gonna
say
celebrate.
something? Can I say something on that one, please? And I love you, Urban.
We
You
want to
my
go to
bro.
Roof Chris.
I love Urban, but don't
I
say
think
that shit.
Urban is
Don't. I'm
he's
telling
strong.
Urban, don't say that shit the day after Mother's Day, because I know you didn't walk in the house with no gift for your wife blanket and laid on her couch. Now you want to talk shit the day
okay.
after. Okay,
The
nah,
day
He's a
after.
big man. He's a big man now. Mm-hmm. Who was talking though? Man.
I feel like every household is for themselves. Whatever works for you and your household, that works for you.
Exactly.
But as for me
Absolutely.
and
I can
mine,
agree with that.
we gonna share
Tuh.
them toys.
I know that's right.
So when the burglars come, you gonna sure getting up to go see who it is, or you
no,
gonna
Do
I'm
pick
gonna
you?
look
him
at my
up?
no. I'm gonna look at my
No, I'm probably
ring.
gonna be
I'm gonna look
gone.
at my
Oh
ring, my
God,
doorbell. I'm gonna look at my
modern
ring
women.
doorbell
I
and
got
Don't
see
look
mail.
at
if
the
the burglar
camera.
come in. I'm gonna look at the camera.
Camera. Do you know who
I
that
got
is?
mail.
I'm sick of y'all.
No, you just want to take it literally, and I agree, it's shared, but it's how it's shared. No, I'm not going to take half of your responsibilities, and that's why it's good to sit down and talk. What's your role? What's your role? Not what's a gender role. What are you going to do? So I cook and I clean. I grew up where if I cook, I don't have to wash dishes. In my household, it's different. He don't have to do the dishes, that's fine. I do the kitchen, you don't touch it. But I don't touch the trash, I don't touch the yard, I don't touch the car. Like, we have our roles. It's not technically gender roles, but it's how we do it, and it works.
I think I like you
Mm-hmm.
again, and it is a gender role, but I think I like you again.
You you don't have to like me, but it's okay.
You kind of wishy washy. You got me on the edge here. I'm back and forth on you. I'm trying to get a read on you. Are
Should a woman
you
cook
the one
every
that?
day?
What you
No,
say, Brooke?
no. She said, "Do
No.
you should a woman cook every day?"
I don't think so. I don't think that it's possible to cook the full course meal that people are wanting. Now, if you want hamburger helper, I can do that like 3 days out the
Oh,
week and
what?
cook
That is
two,
disrespectful.
and then
Oh
cook
my
two
God.
really good meals out the week. But other
Oh,
than that,
wait,
if you
wait,
want
wait,
like
wait,
a full
wait, wait,
course
wait.
meal, we're gonna order
Mia, Mia, you feed a grown ass man hamburger helper.
I didn't say that.
I said
What else goes with the hamburger helper? A
I
pork
said
chop or
if you
something?
want me to cook every day of the week, 3 of those days you're getting hamburger helper and probably with a green vegetable or something.
Oh, I'm
But
cheating.
and the rest of the days we probably gonna get a full course meal. But 3 of them days, I'm working full-time job, keeping the kids, keeping the house.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not cooking every day. We're gonna order out.
Lord Jesus, I'm up here hearing
You
all this
probably the
debacle.
DoorDash
Oh.
queen.
Got them on speed dial.
Yeah, I had
It's
to call in
I have the
reinforcements.
app.
Help.
yeah, he called the steak signal and I'm here. I'm for it
Well,
tonight.
it's sit there.
I
Let me
am
put
here
my
for it.
side
But
check.
what's up, ladies? What's up? How y'all doing?
Hey.
We're
So talk about the Mother's Day. Is this urban?
Yep.
So what did you mean about there should be no Mother's Day?
Mother Day was created in 1907, and Mother's Day it was to honor the women who are traditional. So if you're saying you're no longer a traditional woman, then you should not be honoring Mother's Day. Period. Because that's what
But
it's
what's a
for.
traditional woman? Like, explain to me what's a traditional
One
woman.
that obeys.
Well, these
A
days, these
woman,
men want a traditional woman and a millennial woman. They want you out working your fingers to the bone and doing everything they did back in the 50s. Now, y'all have to decide which one that y'all want. Do you want the traditional woman or do you want the millennial woman?
Hmm.
I can all agree and say that most men want a traditional woman in most cases.
Now,
But here's the but part of that. A lot of women believe that just because they're bringing in income in the household, that men care about that. And honestly, we really don't care about the income that you bring into the household. The one thing that we care about is women being submissive to us and bringing us peace. That's all we care about. Everything else we could handle that.
and I
Okay,
agree with you.
And sex. Don't
Is
forget
men
And
going to
sex.
sex.
bring you peace too? Because you can't
I got a
have.
question. I got two. I'm sorry, Ty. Go ahead.
No, no, go ahead, go ahead. We're probably on the same track.
Finish with you. Okay. So okay. So first of all, I want to know. I'm gonna take this a twist. With being married, no, I'm gonna wait. I ain't gonna ask that. I'm gonna
Go
leave.
ahead,
I'm
go
gonna wait.
ahead, ask the question. I'm here for it. But in a good way, though.
Okay.
I mess with you though.
I'm gonna wait on that question. I'm gonna wait.
Do y'all carry groceries in the house?
Yes.
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 When the
Okay,
kids are
I'm
not
just.
there.
Oh, so you use the kids as slaves?
No, I don't use them as slaves. I'm teaching them how to do their responsibilities and chores in the house as well.
So they gonna learn it when they get out on their own that they gotta carry
You
their
Is
own
don't
that
just
bags
abuse
grow,
in.
too?
you
If,
don't
if
just grow
we let
up
our
and
kids
then
pick the
leave the house
groceries?
and be grown. You have to be rendered into that growth. You don't have you grow.
You
You don't
sound
just
like my
turn
mama.
18
Oh
and then
my
wham,
gosh.
you're responsible.
Yes, you do. Because as
You
soon as
don't.
you go get a bill, they tell you this one is due. You actually do learn responsibility just like that. You go into the job force just like that. You go
You
into
have
the
to be taught
military
that
just
though. You
like
know how
that.
many people get a check and don't know what to do with it? They go to the store and spend it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Those are the stupid people.
Those are the people that have
No.
not been
No.
taught.
No.
Those are the
No.
people who have not been taught responsibility.
We talking about carrying groceries in. You said you
Carrying
when the
groceries,
kids ain't there. That's not teaching anything. You can you
Yes,
so
it is.
you
That's
think
where it
your child
starts.
so your child is gonna be 18 and think that somebody gonna carry the groceries in the house for them from the car. Come on now.
no, they're going to do it themselves because I taught them how to do it.
You using them as a slave.
I'm using them to be kids
Wait a
and
minute.
teaching them how to be adults by giving them responsibilities.
Who is that talking? Mia?
That's
That's
Nurse.
nurse. Okay, nurse, you got a strike.
I got several of them. I'm calling the union at this point because
It's okay. It's okay, Nurse Natural, because I think I'm getting your strikes. I'll take them.
thank you,
Well, no,
sister.
I like you again until you say something I don't like, and then I'll let you know. I don't like you no more.
Miss Joy, is he like this at home?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mm,
yes.
okay.
Brittany, are you there? You have
I
anything to
am.
chime in?
I'm still stuck on. Hey, Brooke.
There she go. There you
I'm
go.
I'm still stuck on the men don't need the women's income and they don't care about it. Like,
We
Uh-oh.
don't.
Bring it back up. I got it.
but this the thing. But and I'm not, maybe not you, probably not my husband, but a lot of men do need their women to bring in because they're not making enough to take care of the household. So you saying that the men don't care, all they want is the peace and the loving and the submission. That's not true. They want
We
everything.
will we will date the girl that work at Church's Chicken, so we don't care about how
Oh,
much money you work. We don't care about how much money you made.
so you do want her to
Hmm.
work though, because I thought you said it don't matter if they work because you don't care about their money. So their
We
money is not being
don't.
input into the relationship. So
No,
I
like we don't care. Like if a woman is making $100,000, we don't care. If we fuck with you, we fuck with you whether you make 850 or $100,000.
Okay, well, let
Yep,
me ask you
true.
this. You don't care if they make money, but do you care if they spend yours if they're not making money?
hmm.
If they're
Do
filling
they
their
get an
gender
allowance?
role, I have no problem with it. They
Yeah,
deserve that. They deserve that bonus.
yeah, absolutely. It's a difference between the respect. Now, if they doing it because they feel entitled, that's different. You know what I'm saying? That men would feel some type of way about that. But I mean, as long as they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, what is long as no known as their gender roles, then I mean, no dude don't care about that.
All right.
And
Okay,
also,
so hold on. Let me stop y'all with this shenanigan ass shit that y'all playing right now. I know what type of man Urban is. I know what type of man Trey is. Money boy. At this point in y'all life, at the age that y'all are, at 59 years old, y'all telling
Man,
me.
that is a. If I'm 59, since you 6 years older than me, that puts you at 65, right?
now about
I tried to
68.
slip that. I tried to slip that in, but no, real shit though. At the age that y'all are, so y'all telling me y'all gonna date the girl at the grocery store girl that's bagging groceries right now, just because y'all want to
No.
submissive or hit her or have
Yeah.
sex with her, whatever the
Especially if she
fuck
got a
y'all
fat
talking about.
ass. Yes.
Oh my
What if she
god,
don't know
y'all
how
so
to cook?
urban.
What if she can't cook or clean up?
She
Well,
don't.
well, it's a lady up there that says she do Molly Maid and DoorDash and stuff. So there's ways around it. We'll work
Okay,
with you.
let me talk to Urban. Urban, let's okay, because I know respectfully Urban is married, but say you wasn't married and you are who you are today. You're telling me you're gonna date the grocery store girl just because you don't care about none of that shit. Y'all just it's just the female body that y'all want. Long
A
as
Long,
she's
long,
lie.
submissive.
the longest she's fit, friendly, and submissive, heck yeah, I'll date her. She she
How
could
would
Oh
you
she
know
she she
child,
that?
could
they
she could
lying,
make
G.
minimum
They
wage. She could
lying,
make
You
G.
gonna
minimum
take her
wage.
serious? You
Oh
ain't gonna take
my,
her
they
serious.
lying, G.
That
So
is
She could
fit
make minimum wage, so we be all good. As long as she can make minimum wage, as long as she's fit, friendly, submissive, and um give me peace, we all for it.
a man
All
Cause
you
has
I
to
don't
women
got
be
on
no
Friendly,
standards.
a
all
peaceful,
you
calm
man
women
down
has
on
to
business.
be submissive worthy,
all
and
I agree with
has
that.
to be
That
worthy
is
enough
true.
for a woman to be submissive to them
hmm,
and be able to bring peace, because you can't bring hell
hmm,
in the home and expect your wife to bring
hmm.
peace to that.
I don't say nothing. I can be
Hmm.
quiet. I give you peace because I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm a quiet
What
nigga.
is peace? What is
I
a
was just gonna say that.
what does
What is
peace
Not
look like?
talking. Honest to
Not
God's truth, not
No,
talking.
so
you
no
gonna
not
do to me?
communication.
nagging,
No communication.
not nagging.
Text
What is
me.
nagging?
What is
What is
nagging?
nagging?
What's nagging?
Y'all,
Yes.
what y'all do?
What y'all doing right now?
No, we need specifics.
Ooh, child.
Rolling your neck. Why you ain't take the trash out?
Well,
All of
why
that
didn't
other
you take
stuff
the
that
trash
y'all
out?
do.
Being
Ain't you seen the
Because
manipulative.
toy
because we were
truck?
waiting on you to
That's a gender
we were
role,
waiting
ain't it?
on you to do your 50%. Remember, y'all said y'all would take half of it, so we waiting on y'all. It was y'all day to
If the
take the
trash
trash
is
out.
still, if she has to tell you to take the trash out, and the trash is your gender role to be done, why should she have to come in and say that? So if you're not providing your 50% of taking that trash out, then
See,
why
now y'all
she wouldn't
changing
have
the
to
rules.
say,
Yeah, they
she
moving the
wouldn't have to tell
goalposts
you
now.
to
You
do
see
that,
what they
and then
doing?
therefore she would not be nagging.
Who does the barbecuing at y'all households?
He does,
Well, you ain't barbecuing,
because I prepare the food, I season it,
but that's
Uh-huh.
Gosh.
Me
I
too.
and
ain't
season it
that your part? Your
and bring
part is
it
to
to
help
him
cook too.
to
Yep.
cook. That's my point.
Just
That's my whole point.
yeah, just like her parts to take the trash out. If she see that it have been done, why not you do it?
Well, they
Okay,
make the
so if you
kids.
see
They
a
make the
sink full of
kids
dishes,
take
are
the
you gonna go
trash
in and
out.
wash the dishes because you saw them there and they weren't done yet? Because you
Uh,
was
Absolutely
busy
not.
taking the trash out?
Absolutely not.
Okay, so then what are the gender roles?
This this is
Y'all are
so
making.
biased.
I think y'all trolling me at this point. Let me. I have my blood pressure cover right here, and I'm about to take my blood pressure. I'm going to tell you what it is over here. I'm
This
obsessed
is
with
funny. Y'all being mad biased.
toxic masculinity. I get it.
welcome.
I
Welcome,
get it.
ladies. Welcome.
Thank you for the reminder.
Well, me no
It,
harm.
it
So
was.
I got a question off of that. So do y'all think family vacations are important?
Yes.
Heck yeah. I just came
Necessary.
from
Why?
one.
Yes.
Okay, Urban. Where y'all going?
Just came from a family vacation.
It's a
So what do
necessity.
you think? What does that do for children, I guess, or family? What do you think?
Takes you away from the real
Depending on
world.
the
Long term.
age.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I feel like kids need to experience things outside of their norm. So I grew up growing up in New Orleans. We always took trips every summer. We went somewhere. We did every theme park in America by the time I was 17 years old. So I wasn't one of those kids who had never left out their city or never left out, never experienced life or experienced other cultures and stuff like that. So and I did it with my family. I have memories galore because we took family vacations every year.
That's awesome.
It was
You
the
sound like
pandemic
Mia
for me.
X.
Huh?
You sound like Mia X.
Oh,
I know.
I'm Brittany.
New Orleans.
It it was
I love
the
that.
pandemic for me because up until the pandemic, I was taking the last trip we went to. Besides going back to Memphis a couple of months ago, we went to Boston. Then we went to like I try to take the kids different places. Even my daughter, when we went to Boston, she wanted to move to Boston. I was just like, she's like, oh my God, it's just so beautiful here.
Hmm.
It's just it's different. So I try to take them different places, especially different states. So
Hmm.
because when I grew up, we went different places when I grew up, but I said I was gonna always do that with my kids as well, so they can go out. Because I met so many people that haven't even crossed the street of their own neighborhood.
Yeah,
And I'd be
yeah,
like, you ain't been nowhere?
yeah.
I can't get on no plane. I don't fly. I'm like, you don't fly?
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
wish I would get on the bus. Now I did used to get on. My dad used to put us on a train. I remember going on a train. The train is awesome as well. The train costs us just as much as the plane. But I remember going on the train because that was different. But I hate meeting. I'm excuse my terminology. I don't understand when grown folks say I don't fly because planes go down. I'm like, when the last time you heard a plane go down?
Call it
So I
crazy.
try to give my kids those different, and like my oldest son, I wanted him to go to school in Vegas. I thought he would go to NYU, but he decided to go to college somewhere away. He said I had to get away from you, mama. That's yeah. I was like, all right, I feel you.
Probably because you treated him like a slave and beat him.
Oh my God.
Mm-mm.
I bet you he could take care of himself in college though.
He
Mhm.
is
Right.
he
And
is
he could have
he
done the
is.
same thing minus the slavery and beatings.
I bet you he's responsible and not
First,
in jail.
But he can cook.
thank you.
And
Yes,
take
he
out
can
the
Mhm.
cook.
trash and bring the groceries in.
Hmm. He gonna make a great house husband
I
for a
love
woman.
how y'all are
No,
like just
Yeah,
y'all are
yeah, that,
excusing the
Oh, and
slavery and the beating.
not
yeah,
to
that
mind you,
sure
he
is.
got he and not and he got a scholarship about basketball. So yeah, he doing he's good. He's
Run,
good.
kids,
oh,
run.
congratulations.
This
That's
this is the
awesome.
modern day women for y'all.
So,
So
so
what
the
Urban.
you be
modern day
calling
women,
females?
like, what does that mean? The modern day women, what does that mean?
It
Well, my
means we
def
do everything and they still find stuff to
What he
complain
means
about.
is about the
That's
modern day woman, they looking for uneven exchange.
Well,
You
it's the
Russ,
uneven
Russ,
Uneven
first of
exchange.
all,
exchange.
before y'all get triggered by Russ, let me fill him
Yeah,
in.
already. That's all.
Three,
I'm
I
I'm
think,
I'm intrigued. I want to know.
well, you
all
asked a
the
question, I
women
answer your
up here
question, buddy.
are. I think all the
What?
women up here are married, and Joy and I are engaged, so they have that going. So I don't think they fit in the modern woman category. I think some of them are a bit lazy because they don't want to do their gender roles, but they're married though.
Okay. Toxic masculinity. Okay, I get it. I get it.
So what gender roles are we not doing?
Well, first of
Go
all,
ahead, Russ.
the
Go
modern
ahead.
day woman is pretty masculine.
How
Because
so?
we have to be, not because we
And
want to be, not because we choose to be.
But in the
No,
sense of what? How are we masculine? In the sense of what?
Well,
Like,
you guys are, real combative. Don't know how to act like a lady, and never know when to keep your mouth shut. Simple
so
things.
because we're not doormats is basically what you're saying. Like you
Well,
want
there
somebody
you
that you
go.
can step on
Well,
top.
most guys that
Y'all
have,
want us to be rock?
well, hold on. Let
Hmm.
me interject real quick. You know, we prefer a doormat instead of a belligerent female.
And he just being
Well,
funny now.
there are
I,
some still out there. I'm pretty sure.
well, I
Not
mean, I
many.
was just gonna say like, my mom used to tell me to pick and choose my battles. So like, I heard the conversation about the trash going out. Like, what if the trash wasn't put out? Would you put the trash out?
Well,
I'm
of
not
course I'll take out
one.
the
Well,
trash. Of
no, I
course,
mean,
I
I'm just
would.
speaking on me as far as how me and my husband relationship work. It's certain stuff in our relationship I know my husband not gonna do. And it's like instead of us getting into an argument about it, I take it on. And it's certain stuff that I'm not gonna do and that he just takes on instead of us getting in an argument about it. It's like you pick and choose your battles. So you saying gender roles, or stuff that women doing us being masculine and toxic, all these things. I'm just trying to figure out like what specifically. And you're saying
Gold star for
combative.
you, Brittany. I like you. I
Oh,
like
what?
you,
Well,
Brittany.
thank
Gold
you. Well,
star.
thank you. I guess I did grow up with the traditional mom, so I can't say that. I grew up with the traditional mom, but my mom also
Traditional
worked
mom
full
or nuclear
time.
family.
What do you mean? Explain it.
A nuclear family is the father's involved with the mother, and they live
Yeah, my parents
together.
are still married. They're still married. Been
Okay,
married
so you
over
still
40
from
years.
a nuclear family. Okay, that's
Yes,
good. That's good.
yes, over
Yeah.
40 years. Both of them worked. My mom worked the day shift. My dad worked the night shift. So my dad picked us up from school. He cooked. He would have something on the stove for us to eat when we
Your
got out
dad
of
cooked?
school. Huh?
Your mom never cooked?
Yeah, my mom cooked. She cooked dinner. My dad would cook. My mom would be at work. So my dad would go to work at 4 in the evening. My mom would get off at about 5 or 6. So when we would get out of school, my dad would pick us up and he cooked. He would have our lunch. He'll cook up. It usually be a pot of spaghetti, but it was 4 of us. So we would kill a spaghetti by the time my mama got home. She pulling stuff out because she done prepped for the week. She done already meal prep for the week. So she pull her stuff out, dinner on the table. My dad's at work. But I did grow up in a traditional and I don't want to say my mom was like just I can't say she was super submissive because my daddy wasn't a hard man to love. You know what I mean? It's easy for you to be submissive when your husband is compassionate and he's not asking for just outrageous demands and stuff like that.
Wait. What,
That
what,
So
what do you
part.
mean
That
outrageous?
part.
When you're
Submissive
married,
or
you got to do things for your husband.
he was
yeah,
That's
Okay,
you
wait.
do just like
So
the
let me
spouse.
ask you guys a question, Miss Brittany. Let me ask a question
Uh-huh.
because I think we get lost in the translation of what the word submissive actually means. Because
that
I
Right.
think
it
we
means
get
to be.
so caught
It
up.
means to be a slave to them. They
no,
No,
interpret
not
it
no, it
as being a
doesn't.
slave.
no.
Rush. No, it doesn't. No, it
Well,
doesn't.
well, that's what they
Submissive
think.
does
That's what the
not.
modern day women thinks.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
not
submissive is getting caught up in the word, and I
yeah,
think your
it's
mom
becoming very
was being
derogative.
submissive. Yeah.
It's coming up and when I say my mom was submissive, it was in a sense of she considered what my father said, right?
Consideration. Thank you.
So let's say
Yes.
like
That's
simple, like real
that's
simple. My sister-in-law, I mean they probably not gonna watch this, but my sister-in-law posted a risky photo, right? And my brother
Was
did
that
not like
shade? Wait a
no,
minute, wait.
I
Was
mean
that
I
Wait a minute.
mean
shade?
What kind of
You
risky
ain't gonna
photo you
share it
talking
it
to
about?
him?
wasn't. It was because
Nude?
for my brother.
She
So
put up
coming from my
nudes?
family, we're conservative, right? We're kind of conservative. We are conservative.
Hey,
Let's just say that. So for my older brother, the picture she posted, it was like a bathing suit top and some little shorts. Now she's married. My brother felt like
Oh
the
no,
picture was
that's a
inappropriate.
no. You need to divorce it
Well,
today.
so
Like you should have divorced it like yesterday.
Rush, you're being ridiculous.
so this is where the when I say submissive, like and not in a sense of he's ordering her and she has to listen. But this is what happened, and this will never happen in my household. So I'm gonna get to the point. So she posted a picture, and my brother didn't like the picture, and he asked her to take the picture down, and she said, "No, it's my Facebook page, it's my body. If you don't like it, get off my page." Right. So of course, my brother calls me, and I'm like, "Golly," I'm like. Something so simple as a photo. I said I would never get into it with my husband over a photo on social media. If you don't
She,
approve of the photo and it's making you uncomfortable, I'm
may I
gonna delete the
interject real
photo.
quick?
Go ahead.
May I interject?
Your
Yeah.
She shouldn't be
sister-in-law is
on
a thought.
social media. Period. She's married.
Your
No,
sister-in-law is
okay.
a thought.
So
What?
She has
let me
no right
let
to
me
have a social media account.
let me
What
clear
the
this
hell's
up
wrong with her?
real quick.
You
So
trolling.
that was Brittany. Brittany,
Mhm.
when you
Yeah.
said that,
You
when you
really
said
don't
that,
believe
because
that, right? That's not
recently,
true.
Drake went after a troll that was underneath his comment section talking about his son. So his
Mhm.
clap back to the troll was to inbox the troll's wife. So the
Mhm.
wife did the same thing. The wife was like, she was happy like Drake. He following me now. He was in my DM, and the husband's like, yeah, no, this ain't good. She said the
Mhm.
same type of thing. She was like, that's Drake.
Yeah.
Drake.
Right.
I'm not gonna delete him. And I felt like that was like, ooh, child, that's your husband. Like, I
Right.
don't give a
I
fuck if
never
that's
get
Drake
into
or
it.
not.
Right.
Delete
I'm not.
Drake off
I'm
your
not getting into
shit.
it with an
Period.
outsider. An outsider over my husband. I'm not having an argument. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just not happening. It's not happening. I don't. If you outside of my household, I'm not having a. We're not having a
If
conflict about you.
I'm gonna just be honest, if she felt that strongly about that picture, she for the streets. She don't want to be married no more.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
facts.
it's look, if y'all see how the story is
Listen,
unraveling,
may I speak? May I speak now?
I
go
don't
ahead.
need to. That speaks volumes. You're married and you don't want to take the picture down.
Right.
Yeah, you don't
Listen,
want to be
listen,
married no more.
Trey. She has no business having a social media account.
Sir,
No, seriously.
Woo!
Joy can have all
Hold
the
on,
Basically,
let me
social
speak, guys.
media
I'm
accounts
not
that she
done.
wants,
I'm not
sir.
done. I'm not done. Let me speak.
Okay.
You
what's
ain't
up?
talking about my Joy
She
chit chat.
she has no business having a social media account because she's advertising herself to other men.
Oh,
So,
her.
oh, you saying her
That specific
specifically,
Yeah,
woman.
yeah,
not
and
not
that's
Okay.
what
I
wife.
she's
thought you
You're
using
talking
it
said
about
for.
wife,
I
women.
her
agree.
specifically.
Yes.
Yes.
If
Okay.
if a woman is married, she has no business having any social media account.
I
So
don't
does
agree with
does the
this. I
husband
don't
have a
agree
Oh.
social
with this
media account?
pig.
Does the
What about
husband
a
have a
family
social media
page?
account?
Family social media.
Russ, you
So
tripping.
basically, married people
I'm
should
not
not be on
tripping.
social media.
Listen, if your wife has a social media account, she's cheating. Point
Man,
Does
blank.
he
the husband,
trolling. Now
if
he
the husband has a social media account,
Joy,
is
are
he
you
cheating?
cheating?
She has no business having a social media account.
Do
But
you
dead.
Joy
have a?
that,
uses
Are
her
you married? Do
social
you have a
media
social
for
media account?
business.
I need to check on my wife. She
Joy
got a
uses
social
hers
Yeah,
media
for
account.
business, my
I
G.
use mine for
Listen,
business.
listen. Let me
Listen,
tell you
y'all do
something.
not engage. Do
Let
not
me tell you
engage.
guys something.
And he not
If
ever gonna
your
be.
girl or wife has Snapchat, she's definitely cheating on you.
Oh well, I'm safe. She don't have
Oh wait.
Snapchat.
You good there, Urban? You good?
What about TikTok?
Nah, TikTok. Nah, not
She
TikTok.
can have a
If she got
TikTok. Okay.
Snapchat, oh yeah, she's
Oh, at least
definitely
she can have
cheating.
something.
What if she got an
Why?
OnlyFans?
Oh,
Well, she got an OnlyFans. She's for the world, man.
that's income. She
Right.
bring
Okay,
in
now
money.
you're
That's
trolling,
the work.
buddy.
Hey, I'm liberal on that. I'm like, I
Oh, you
agree.
liberal now.
I'm saying that's another instance where I don't care how you make your money. If
Oh,
you could get a
Oh
million
Lord.
dollars, if you get a
I
million
don't believe
dollars
it.
like bad baby trolling niggas, then knock yourself out.
okay.
Mm.
Good to
Yeah,
know.
and we don't care about your monies or your degree, guys. Okay, you
So
just gotta
don't.
look good and be nice and feminine.
Hmm.
It's and
And
submissive and a
and do
slave.
and do
Yeah,
not
just
fix us
pretty
and
much
do
be a
not
doormat.
So
Be a
y'all
doormat.
require
Okay,
slavery from the
that's
kids,
true.
but y'all can't be slaves. Ain't that a bitch?
Mm-hmm.
yeah
What is a
Double
slave?
standard.
and y'all better not
What
fix
is a
no
slave?
ramen noodles. Y'all better not
What is
fix
a
no
slave?
ramen noodles.
If
Hey,
they ask for it,
Urban. Urban.
we're gonna gourmet those noodles up.
I keep hearing what we're
Hey,
supposed to be doing. What are y'all supposed to be doing?
That
Right. What is
part.
y'all job?
We're supposed to be kicked back with our feet up, chilling, smoking a cigar,
Oh, now
Mm.
The
I messed
devil.
up.
and,
Oh
and,
And
no.
because
and
we're
smacking
workers.
y'all on the butt while y'all cooking, saying "Good job, baby."
Yep. Because
Toxic masculinity. Okay.
because being a man is high demand. We do
It
everything. We
works.
provide, we protect, we do all this stuff for y'all.
Women, we provide. We
Y'all
provide the
don't protect.
children.
Y'all don't
No. You
We
protect
guys
we
us.
don't
We're
incubate
provide
the
supposed
nothing,
children
to.
buddy.
for
That's
eight
not
to
our
Stop
nine
role.
Y'all
trolling.
do
months.
not protect us. That's
Y'all
the
know what else
requirement they
y'all
How
want
you
us to
do?
figure
do.
we don't protect the men?
Y'all
They
Y'all
don't.
protect y'all.
complain all the time. We don't.
So
Y'all be
Miss
Yeah.
Brittany Baker,
you can play
Miss
it
Miss
right
Uh-huh.
now.
Miss
No, I'm
Baker.
not. I'm
So
pointing out what y'all do.
your husband allow you to have social media?
I
Allow.
do have a Facebook. And
Facebook
a
is okay. It's okay.
okay. Yeah, I'm not really a social media person. So
Yeah,
I have it, to keep up with family and stuff like that, but I don't really
Not
okay,
really
I have
sociable.
a
And to
lot of other
answer
I have a lot on my plate. Let's say that.
okay, okay.
and to
You're a
answer
good
y'all
wife.
question,
I give her A plus.
I do protect the black man because Tory,
Mm.
free Tory. I protect Tory Lanez all
You
day.
protect us by your words, but not by physical action. Stop capping.
Say
No,
what?
that's
Wait a minute,
not
I missed that
true.
whole
My thing is,
situation.
what do you quantify as protection? Because no, I might not get a baseball bat and beat somebody down because you're stronger than me. But if my man needs me to stay up with him and hear him out and what's going on in his world, then I do that, and I feel like that's a part of that.
Ma'am, stop
That is
capping.
not no protection.
Ma'am,
That
That
is
is
you're
what you're
capping right
supposed to
now.
do as a woman and as a friend. I'm talking about if somebody were to break into your household, will you be the first one to get up or you reporting it
No,
Absolutely
she's
in?
not the
not.
No,
first
because
one
that's
to
what
That's
you're
run.
supposed
I'm
to
getting
do.
up
that
with
don't
my husband.
fulfill their
No,
gender
no,
role.
no.
but
The
for
same way
real,
you're
Both of us
saying that
putting
I'm
our
gonna.
lives
though.
out.
I need to speak to y'all husbands to see if this has ever happened.
Yeah, because
And
Listen,
she's
first
definitely
of
capping
all,
right now.
Our house
y'all
is
going
secure.
y'all going too
Nobody's
far.
breaking
Black women do protect black men. When y'all
and
come
have
home
been.
crying about y'all
Oh,
job,
That is
laying
emotional.
in
We talk about
laying in our
physical.
lap. No, no, no,
Emotional
no, no,
protection.
no. Emotional. Exactly. We protect our black men when y'all home crying, telling us whining about your job, and we like, oh, we got you, babe. We rubbing your head and all this stuff.
Hmm.
Stop playing.
But
Do,
can
See,
I say
y'all
something?
doing way too much right
do,
now.
do
oh,
you
but
do you
realistically, who is my husband getting in a fight with? Like, who realistically, who is my husband out here sizing up about to get in a fight with that I gotta
Ever.
jump in front?
that nigga at Walmart that grabbed you on your
Hold on.
ass,
Ain't
facts?
nobody,
the bangler
no,
in the house,
no.
That dude on
I
your
got a
Facebook
cane
account that be
corso.
nigga
DMing you.
trying to grab your
Listen,
purse.
listen. Somebody break in my house. My cane corso getting them first. He 140 pounds. So they break in here. He gonna get took down first. Then we coming behind with the nine. So
See how
ain't
they have an
nobody
answer
breaking
for
in.
Come on.
everything? They got an
I'm
answer
just
for
Exactly.
saying.
everything. Who
No,
gonna
Then
but
have the
then then
nine
it did
first?
not
That's
then
Another
it didn't
funny.
require for her protecting him. She rather for the
huh?
dog to protect than she
That's what
stepping
he
up to
here
do it.
for. That's what my doggy is here for. He's a protector.
so.
That
What
he
man
protects
would
the
allow
house
their
to
You
get
know
in
what?
front
wife,
of him.
their
You know what,
significant
ladies? I
other
will
to
be
fight
going
their
live
battles
in a
anyway, their
couple of
physical
weeks.
battles? What
And
Well,
type
you
of
well,
man?
guys,
we
What type of man is
I
that?
agree with
Wait,
that,
who
but
talk?
I agree with that. What type of man is that? But we're sticking along the premise of y'all saying fuck gender roles. So
Yep,
y'all supposed to protect
absolutely.
So
us 50% of
Oh,
the
But we're
time.
not. But that's
now
the
it's
thing. We're
so
not
wait.
saying.
gender
Fend
role.
for yourself.
Okay, so you telling me if I get in a street fight, you jumping in? If I
When
get
it's
in a
no.
street
cold and
fight
you
with a
need your
female,
gas
you
pump,
jumping in?
Listen. Hold on, hold on.
wash
First
your
of
own
all,
car,
you're probably
pump your
over
own
30 years
gas.
old. You're not supposed to be getting into
Exactly.
no fist fights.
Exactly.
You're
That
too
part
old for that.
for
Exactly.
anyone.
That's
For
what she said
anyone.
about
That's why I'm
her
trying to
No,
figure
husband.
out
not
who we
hey
protecting.
Rush, hey Rush. Not with these modern women. They'll get crunk real quick. They'll try to
No, I
No,
ain't
buck
getting
up
no fight.
to any
I'm
type of
calling the
we
person.
police.
handle ourselves.
I'm not getting in a fight. I'm too old for that.
Y'all are the creators of World Star Hushie.
And no, that
I
we're
need
not.
No,
y'all to stop
y'all are
capping.
definitely trolling because y'all just keep contradicting
Yep.
yourselves because
Yeah.
you want to say this about the gender role and this about the gender role, but at the end of the day, when it comes down just to natural instinct, the same way you say I'm supposed to be there emotionally for my man, it's the same way that you're supposed to be there protectively and physically for me. It goes
I
both ways.
agree. I agree, but if women don't want to fill their gender role, I'm saying as a man, don't expect me to fill mine.
But y'all
And
listen.
that's
Who said that we don't want to feel our gender? Not one woman on here said we're not going to cook for our man. Not one of us
Oh,
said we're not going to help clean. Not one
Well,
of us said we
we're
wouldn't
not
be
and bring
there.
him a
we're
plate.
not specifically speaking about you guys because obviously all you guys are in a
Yeah, y'all are
relationship or
married.
married. Yeah, y'all are
mhm.
married. We're talking about the modern day female, like
Even
Yeah, in general.
yeah,
He's
the
talking
ones
about the
that's
younger generation,
the
the
one
city
Yeah,
girls.
not just the younger generation,
there
but
you
the
go.
pe
The city girls.
He's
She
talking
said
about the
it
city girls.
perfectly.
yeah the I guess the city girl wave. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like you know. Uh,
Yeah.
a lot of females emulate that city girl lifestyle. You
Yeah.
know, young and old. So that's like the modern day female that's looking for a traditional male, but don't want to be traditional themselves. You know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe
I
she just
Which
don't
is
know
what is
how to
going
be
on in this
traditional.
conversation, though, because the men are wanting a traditional female, but they're not wanting to be the traditional male.
Hmm.
mm,
That's not true. That's not true.
Say that
And
again.
I'm gonna explain to you why. Most females are looking for the top 20 percenters. Fat, ugly, old, young. They're all seeking for that certain small percentage of men that are considered quote unquote high value. And the average male that works at Starbucks or Walmart at a warehouse gets looked over because he's just a regular guy, you know?
That's not true. It depends. Like, what are your goals? You might work
Hmm.
at Walmart right now, but are you going somewhere
Look
So
after
at
that?
you.
what's
Look
wrong
at
with your
you.
working at Walmart full time? That's his goal. That he love working at Walmart. What's wrong with that?
right.
Okay,
He has
so
a full work.
I can
John
I ask
Goodwill finna pop
a
up in the
question?
live.
I got a question.
go ahead.
So since we talking about all this traditional, modern, and all this, so why would a older man say like 52?
I
What would
can't
he
hear
do with
you.
Can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
So what would an older man around 52, 50 plus want with a 28, 29 year old?
Pussy, and she's easier
Sex.
to control.
Yep.
Hmm.
See, I don't understand why you females don't get it.
Females.
The older the man is and he has success and he's not struggling financially, naturally he's gonna seek a younger female because it's the freshness, it's the newness of her. It makes more sense for us. And
She's
on a
not
bi
old
hold on,
and
hold on.
bitter and stuck in
From
her
from
ways.
Which is
from
why
a hold on, let me
way
finish. Let me finish real quick. From a biological perspective, a
biological.
male that's successful like that and old that seeks a younger female, he's looking to naturally impregnate her so he could keep his legacy
Bruh,
going
I
on.
already answered it like 2 minutes ago. It's simple. Pussy, and she's easier to control. She's not old, bitter, and stuck in her ways. That was the
Which is
answer.
why
Hmm.
women of our ages, the 30s, 40s, 50s, are now having to do what we have to do by maintaining everything. So your answer is the answer to the new age woman, not necessarily the young females, because it's that mid range of women who are having to go out and do everything because of that mentality or biological.
They have to do everything due to the poor choices that they made.
Listen,
That has to
from
do everything due to the poor choices that they made or the selection of men that they had to choose from.
They were
right,
still
they
put. They
they
were
No,
tend
no, it's the
still.
poor choices
Wait,
they make.
that would qualify as a poor choice because you ain't had to get pregnant by the ain't shit nigga.
Or as y'all call the
True.
dusties.
The Dusties. Which is why I said in the very beginning, we have to be selective in who we want to continue our life with and render children with.
well, a lot of those problems where these young females that seek out the Pookies and Ray Rays and the high value quote unquote guy that plays ball, they all stem from majority of them stem from a single mother household. They don't come from a nuclear family, so
Why is
therefore they
that
have no idea. Hold on, let me finish. They have no idea on how to be the quote unquote traditional wife. Know what I mean, because
Hmm.
they don't come from that. They come from a bitter situation.
I
Hmm.
have a whole like lot to say about that, and I'm trying to figure out how I want to say it. So
Just
somebody
shoot for. Just shoot from the hip.
right now.
Fuck his feelings. Just shoot from the hip. That's what we do. We toxic. Let it out.
And we
And
masculine, so we
that's
can
the
handle it.
problem. That's the problem. It's a lot of toxicity within a lot of these households, whether it's a married household or not. Get that
That's
toxicity
not
out of
true.
there. You have to
Statistics will prove you wrong, man. Most
statistics.
criminals. Hold on. Let me just say this.
No, that
Most
that is still true though, Russ. Two
hold
parent
on.
homes
Let me
can be
finish. You,
just as
you guys gotta let
toxic
me
as single
finish.
parent homes.
Hold on. Let me finish. Stat shows that most criminals, sex offenders, um, uh any all of the above with any kind of criminal activity stems from a single mother household, not from a nuclear
Single
family.
parent. Let's say single parent.
Well, single mother. Because if the single father raised a child, it's most likely the child is going to be productive to society. But if it's raised from a single mother, the chances of him becoming counterproductive to society is a high percentage.
Okay, well then let's stop having single mothers. Let's have these toxic men, whether they black, white, Indian, Mexican, whatever. Get that toxicity out of there. So there will have to be single mothers raising, because all single mothers did not become single mothers by choice.
No, no, actually,
We
that's
just we
false.
just we just
That's
went through that.
false.
It actually is a
Yes, by
direct
choice.
poor choice that they
It's
made to
not a
have.
poor choice. What if
It
she
is.
was married and the father died, got killed, got something?
Well,
That
there
Died.
you go.
hold on. Let me interject real quick.
In that
We're not
case,
talking
they
about
do what
hold
they
on. We're not
do.
talking about the woman that
But
did
they're
the
still a
righteous.
single parent. They're
Hold on.
still
Let
a
me
single
finish.
mother.
Let me finish. We're not talking about the woman that did the righteous thing. Follow the laws of Yah and get married and respect the union. You know what I mean? We're not talking about those women that get married and their husband died mysteriously or, whatever happened to the husband. You know what I mean? We're
But it's
talking
still
about
the
the
same
hold on, we're talking
outcome.
about the women that have sex irresponsibly. They get like 20 abortions a year, you know, and hoping things that pan out because they live a reckless lifestyle. Those are the women that we're talking about, and majority of women nowadays move in that kind of lighting.
What
Okay.
can I ask a
So let's
question,
say,
right? Oh,
oh,
I'm
go
sorry.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead, Brittany.
Oh, so okay, right. So she just said, what about the ones who are widowed, right? So the widowed women are still raising these sons, and you're saying you're not talking about them, but you also just said that they become counterproductive to society if you raised by a single mother. Now she's
No,
widowed, but she's still a single
let
mother.
me revise my statement. I'm
Okay.
not talking about the women that did the right thing. That got married, but and then their husband dies mysteriously. I'm not talking about those women. I'm talking about the women that have sex irresponsibly. They get 100 abortions a year, and they have five baby daddies with five different kids. With five different
Mhm.
baby daddies. Those are the individuals that we're talking about.
No, but you can't say that
If
because
I
you don't
had
know.
two
Because
oranges, yeah, go ahead, Brittany.
the widowed woman who lost her husband unexpectedly, you don't know the emotional toll that had on the child, and that mother might not be equipped to handle that emotional toll, and now the child ends up taking it out and doing criminal behavior. You can't say it's
I
just the
disagree, and
Mhm.
let me tell you why I disagree, ma'am, ma'am.
go ahead.
I'm
I'm
gonna let you
listening.
know
I'm
why
sorry.
I disagree.
You ain't let her finish though, G.
Oh, okay. Oh, so sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Say what you're gonna say. I remember what I was gonna say.
Okay. The reason why I disagree with you because most likely she comes from a nuclear family. There's a lot of positive male role models because she comes from that nuclear family and she understands the blueprint of coming from a nuclear family. So it's most likely that she's gonna raise the kid in a productive way so it could be productive to society.
Oh, so you're a grief counselor too. So you know what it takes for a
Ma'am,
mom
I didn't
to.
insult you and I did not disparage your character
They
online.
whooping
No,
your
no.
I
ass,
This
was
is
sir. You
I was
making us
pretty I
look
was pretty
bad.
respectful, ma'am.
no, and so
Russ, you
am I.
making us look
That's a
bad.
that's a
So
legitimate question. If you can't speak from experience from the viewpoint of you don't know, does she have her dad in her life? Did her dad pass? Does she have any other male figures alive? You can't speak on the circumstance hypothetically and then try to put realistic viewpoints on it when that's not the case. There are some single mothers who came from great backgrounds, but they had to deal with something in life they might not be equipped to handle. And then their kids turn out to be the criminal behavior. And then you've got the kids who were raised by the no good mom who didn't know any
That's
better,
not what the
who
stats
saw that
show.
life.
That's not what I'm a numbers man and
I'm a numbers girl. Watch my channel. But the point of the matter is, pull up the stats then,
Ooh.
because your stats are very, 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 very detailed, but they're not. But they're only detailed on one side of the spectrum.
all right.
And what I know statistically, it accounts for all sides. It's not biased.
Statistically,
Statistics are not biased.
statistically, people that are in prison, majority of them stem from a single mother household. You can look it up.
This is going to be real deep because who are the majority that are in the prisons that they're getting these statistics from? Because it's not,
Black
it's just
men from single parent households.
in what areas?
What do you
In
They're
mean
the
by
in
that?
the
urban.
United States in general.
No,
So
it's
hold on,
not.
hold on. So wait a
No,
minute, wait
it's
a minute. So
not.
wait a minute. So you guys are trying to tell me that majority of the people in prison come from a nuclear family? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
What about
No.
the what do they call, what do you call those people, the murderers, the serial killers and stuff like that? Some of them have
Mhm.
come from good homes.
That's an anomaly, but you know,
It happens. What I'm
majority of the
saying,
time,
what I'm okay.
if they come from a high middle class socioeconomic status, it's a high percentage that they become productive to society. Yes,
No, it's
there
a high
might be a few
percentage that
bad.
their
Hold on,
families
let me
paid their
finish.
trouble to go away. But go
Let me
ahead.
finish. There might be a few bad apples, but that not everybody's gonna be perfect.
Okay. So what's the solution to the problem?
The solution is that men need to
Make
go.
better choices with your uterus, women.
Men
No,
need men need to
So
stay.
stop.
no,
So
because
Let me
it
stop.
takes
finish.
So
Let me
stop
finish.
allow.
Let me finish.
it takes
Men
two.
men need to
You
be
need a
sucker
sperm and an
free.
egg to
And
produce a child or
It
children.
it only take one of y'all to push that baby out and risk death doing so.
the
Be more
solution
careful with your
is
uterus.
The
the
solution is to
solution
be better
is
men so women will have better selections and they don't have to go
the
off in their
solution is
pussies.
guys stay sucker free and don't fall for the okie doke. Yeah.
Well, you need to have
I agree
men
with
to
that.
be sucker
You
free.
said it needs a better selection of men, but y'all still gotta be careful with your uterus because y'all ain't having the babies by the better selection of men. Y'all choosing the drug dealers and shit. The niggas y'all know gonna be in jail 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, because them dudes the one who's giving y'all that bomb sex.
All right. So I got a question. Cause y'all gonna keep arguing.
Yes, it's
So I got a
entertaining.
question. What are y'all perspective and it's women and men because I had this conversation yesterday on birth control versus men getting vasectomies. With the just and keeping in mind that men can get as many women pregnant as they want in the course of 9 months. Okay, because y'all got tons of sperm. But women can only have one baby every 9 months. What are the men's thought on that? I want to know.
What do you mean? See, here's the thing. The women that get knocked up by three
I'm
different
trying to
guys or
be like
whatever,
Nick Cannon. You
they're
heard?
not. God damn. Trey, can I finish? They're not held accountable for their actions. Matter of fact, when they make mistakes like that, they receive a positive reinforcements from the simps and society. You know, single mothers are praised. It's almost like a martyr for the states now. Becoming a single mother, which is ridiculous.
Well, okay, so maybe I didn't say the question correctly. What I meant was not even I wasn't speaking on the negative vibes of women getting pregnant. I was speaking on the fact that men can get multiple women pregnant, but we are the ones that a white man made birth control for. How do you feel about a vasectomy versus poison being put into a black woman's body or into a woman's body, period, when you can just have a vasectomy?
Yeah, don't make it a racial thing. It's first of all women is crazy, not just black women. Um,
Absolutely. Well, I'm speaking on the birth control because
right. Well, with
I
the
see
birth,
other cultures where they men will go and get nipped,
well,
but
let me
it's
tell
too
you
like
why. Let me explain to you why some men won't get a vasectomy, because sometimes it will cause them to catch ED.
erectile dysfunction.
versus a woman taking birth control and catching a
I'm
PE,
just letting you know
a
why.
pulmonary embolism,
Listen, I'm not saying
high
that's
blood
the.
pressure,
I'm not
Well,
saying.
you don't have to
Listen,
peripheral
use birth
artery
control.
disease.
They have diaphragms. Y'all ever used those before?
Yeah, and
They
they're
have a risk
horrible.
too.
They're horrible. I've had one. I had to get it taken out. So
Yeah, see, most women don't use them, never have.
Can get pelvic inflammatory disease. Shall I go
mhm.
on? Versus your
Well, we
usual
got them Plan
2%.
so
Bs by the
so do
10.
y'all think it's fair that women are on birth control and that's our Planned Parenthood versus y'all
Yes,
have condoms?
yes, it's fair because
You do
y'all
think
got
it's fair?
condoms too. Yes,
Even even though y'all can get multiple women pregnant at one time and we can only carry one at a time.
unless we're graping them, we can't have unprotected sex with them unless they allow it.
So y'all just don't have to have responsibility for
no,
nothing.
no, you
Nope,
guys are not. Hold on. Wait a
nope.
minute. I gotta say this, man. I got to say this. You women go out there and have sex and have a
With
thousand
men,
abortions a year. Hold on.
with men who
You
get
get
them
a,
pregnant.
ma'am. Can I finish?
No, because
I didn't
actually,
cut you off.
okay, I'm gonna let you finish, but I got a lot to say.
Right.
Get them, get
Well,
them, get them.
you guys go out there. You know, you have the time of your lives. You guys get 1,000 abortions a year. You know, you finally stop getting abortions and you get like three baby daddies with three different kids and blame it on the guy. Well, it's your fault because you chose to sleep with that guy.
We're back to those poor choices in
Okay.
men.
So
Yep.
the
True.
man get to sleep with 1,000 different women and then say that she trapped him though.
Listen,
What's the difference?
hold on. Listen, I'm
Yes,
not
if
saying.
she let me hit it bare, yes.
Yep.
Listen. I'm not saying it's the right thing to do. Right now, I got a homeboy right now. He purposely knocks up chicks and keep it moving. He does
You
not
need
give
to
a
talk to
fuck.
him.
And
I just want to
it's
say your friend ain't shit, but go ahead.
yeah.
He
That,
need to
that
get
that's
I,
the
I
clear
know that. I know
definition
that.
of a dusty.
I know
But
that.
but these are the type of women that they. I mean, these are the type of men that
He
they go
he
for.
shouldn't be your friend, my
And guess
G.
Hold
what,
on,
guys?
hold on.
Guess what, guys? He's 6'3". He makes good money, and he has the physical uh physique where he could. You know what I mean?
So hold on,
He's
let me
the
ask
he's
y'all a
the
question.
he's the archetype that most females will go for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so let me ask you a question. So you got a good-looking man. So are we in the wrong because we're attracted to good-looking men who are successful, who know how to spin
No,
game and speak to us
you're
and
not
lie
wrong.
to us? No, but no, because you keep saying we're
You
making bad choices. But for the women who fall
you're
for
not
these
wrong.
men,
But here's the
So
thing: you
wait
gotta
a
be
minute,
held accountable for
Rush.
your
I got this one.
actions.
I got this
so
one,
You
who is
Rush.
to
chose
not hold the
this.
men
Rush. I
accountable
got
for
this one.
lying? It's oh
So wait a
baby, I
minute.
love you. Oh, you the only one. This, that, and the
So
other.
I got. So women mature faster than us, and y'all are stupid enough to fall for games. Is that what y'all telling me?
So to sum it up, um, we should take Plan B pills until the man marries us.
Or use diaphragms?
Okay, all right. So just don't get pregnant. We should be smart enough to know not to get pregnant for the perfect guy because he hasn't married us yet.
Yes, you're
You
not
can
supposed to be
practice
having sex
abstinence.
anyways, ma'am.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not supposed
Right,
to be
treatment.
I
having
totally
premarital
agree.
sex.
Well, biblically, yes, biblically speaking, we're not supposed to be having a lot of the issues that we have in America in society now wouldn't even exist if we would follow the rules of the Bible. So it's a lot. This whole conversation wouldn't even be happening. Wouldn't we choose
And
one our fathers
I,
if we
well,
were to follow the Bible?
I
Okay, because
So
disagree
biblically,
with
the
that
Bible
because
says, "Spare the rod, spoil the child." I'm just
well,
saying.
I
That part.
disagree with saying the problems wouldn't be going on that we're having. I disagree because the Bible is filled with these same exact problems. This is nothing
so
new that we have.
I'm
Technology
saying
is
if we
just
were to
different.
follow the laws, if we were to follow the laws, like you say, you're not supposed to be fornicating or have or committing adultery. If neither of those things were happening, guess what? There would be no baby mothers. All of our kids would have fathers. There would be no STDs because you wouldn't be having multiple sex partners. It's so many things that wouldn't be going on. The conversation about the size of someone's penis or a woman being a slut would never happen. Those conversations would have never been had because you're not supposed to be having premarital sex in the first place. So you would not know what someone's penis size or private parts, if it's stretched too far, you would not know that if we were following what the Bible tells us to do, which the laws of the Bible in that sense, not what the people in the Bible did. Those are just examples and parables that we're supposed to use to guide us through life. We were supposed to take what they did, all of their mistakes, we were supposed to apply it to our life when we find situations we're not supposed to be in. But we wouldn't have any of these problems if y'all would have, if all of us were to follow the laws of the land.
Spare
Think
the
about it,
rod,
friend.
spoil the child doesn't mean beat your child, by the way. That's just how
I
niggas
don't beat
interpreted
mine.
it. Well,
I don't
no,
beat
I'm
mine.
saying that's what a lot of people interpret that as whoop your child
Yeah,
ass.
they
It
take it
says nothing
literally.
about that.
It's many ways that you could take it. People take it literally. You don't have to take it literally. Federalize spoil a child could just be you disciplining your child or giving them some type of structure. So I mean, but people take it literally, and some kids do need their tails whooped. I mean, I don't know. It depends on your child. People know their kids. I have easy kids, so I don't have to do all that. But I have nieces and nephews who need it. So
So I never put my hands on my kids ever. And I see that it's only women that do that. To be honest, it's women who are physically abusive to their
That's
children.
not true. My dad spanked me.
Well, stats will prove it wrong because females that's in a lesbian relationship tend to be in a domestic situation 95% of the time. You can go look that up too.
so homosexual men don't have domestic.
Nah,
No?
They do, but
not
it's
as much
not
as
as
the
high
women.
as women.
Nah,
It's not
Oh,
as
okay.
high as women.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. You guys get pretty violent with each other.
But you would think two grown ass men would get to fight more
Hey,
often than two
Rush.
women.
Rush, who hurt you?
There it go. There it
Hey!
go.
There
Knew it
goes the
was
shaming
coming.
Hey!
tactics.
Knew it
Shaming
was coming.
tactics. Yeah, I was
Knew it was
waiting on
coming.
that. I was waiting on that, but I got a rebuttal
I'm
for
glad
that.
I can present
I,
that to you.
I, I
I
want to
You
got a
know,
rebuttal
sound
for
real
that.
Russ.
hurt.
That's a valid question.
Nobody.
Who
I'm
hurt you,
made of
my G?
steel.
What
All
was her
right.
name?
I'm
Made of
made of
steel.
steel. All right. I'm sucker free.
Open up, Rush. Open up. Let it out. You'll feel
Now,
better.
now,
That's
now,
that
now,
emotional, protection I'm trying to provide.
now, Russia was on Brenda Felicia, or was it Keisha?
Oh
Your
man.
DMX is terrible, sir.
But we're gonna bust the DMX.
No, thank you. You ruined it. I'm retiring it now.
All I'm trying to say is, and I'm gonna let it go. We need to have quality men and women. It can't all be the responsibility of the woman. We need to have raised men who are qualified to have women
See,
who are
see. Here's the
qualified
thing.
to be submissive. So
Listen,
we need to gather programs and put them in these communities where people are, having multiple kids out of wedlock and all this other stuff. Have programs
well,
where you can see
they
quality.
chose that guy, and it's their fault. Okay.
They chose
Hold
that because
on,
that's
but that
probably all they seen. That was all
Well,
probably all the only
they should have
example that
vetted
they
out.
saw.
They should have vetted out a good partner. All right.
She
hold on.
still.
If there are none available within the community that
No,
they're
no, no,
in,
no. See. We gotta go. Let's
Well,
rewind.
you go
you're
to
missing
another
you're
Let's
missing
community
part of
rewind.
the
and find
point,
a
Rush.
man.
You're
Let's
missing
But
part of
rewind
the
this
yes,
real
hold on,
quick.
Russ. But Russ, she made a valid point. We need better people on both sides. You can't dispute that.
Mhm. Mhm.
Listen, there's plenty of good single guys out there. You guys just ignore them, and it's cool.
no.
You're entitled for your who mate you choose to sleep with, but don't complain when the guy that gets majority of the women because of whatever status they have or how they look. You know, it's you choose your preference, but
All makes sense.
don't because you guys choose a certain
You answered my
preference
question, Rush.
and that hold on, let me finish. Because you guys choose the same type of male archetype and look over the regular
Nigga, your
guys,
answers
that's on
alone.
you.
Are you the regular guy that we're looking over?
Ooh.
Listen,
Box them
listen,
in.
listen. I'm not complaining. I'm I'm
I
doing
asked
all
the
right for myself.
question. I asked the question because it seems real personal. That's
No,
why.
no, no. It's
Maybe.
it's funny to me because you know all women like you say the same thing. You
What
They're
are
know,
women
married.
like me?
They're married though.
What are women like me?
well, the-
You
See,
know
you're
me.
not talking.
I'm
See,
trying to
you
get to
can't
know
hit
you.
them with
You
the
know me?
single woman argument because they're married. So whatever they
listen,
did works.
listen. Let me finish. The verbiage that she's using. A lot of these, modern day women they speak like this. Like,
They
there's no good
trolling
guys
just
out
like
here.
you trolling.
Listen.
But
Oh, but
no,
let me address that.
natural is not
You you
trolling by saying that we
you.
need both the man and the woman. Just because a relationship doesn't work out doesn't mean that the man no longer has responsibility.
Let me address something one of y'all said. I don't know who it was, but y'all said that's all they've seen. It's a lack of selection in their hood. So you would rather get with a ain't shit nigga instead of go to a different environment, a different part of town to get a man worth something. You can't wait.
Who
No,
said
they
that?
can't wait because they want the Pookies and Ray Rays.
But so you want to talk statistics. Statistically, black women are the most highly educated women. We have
That's a
the
false
most
stat.
That's a
money.
false statement too. That's not true either.
Yeah,
Go.
that's a false
But
Let me
stat.
go
carry
find it.
on.
Yep.
Carry
Let me
on.
go find it. Okay, I'll be right back.
Let me call Tommy. He didn't debunk that like years ago. It's y'all the most enrolled, but yeah, it's
Yep.
cute stat. But what does that mean though? We don't care about the money.
Yeah, we don't care
Or
about your
about your
money or degrees.
But
your
y'all,
education.
Even with y'all being the most educated, men still run the Fortune 500 companies. They're the top company, the top entrepreneurs, all of that good stuff.
for now.
We helping in the
It,
background.
it, it ain't for now.
No,
That's just
those
how the world has always operated.
My
yeah,
thing
always have and
is,
always
if
will.
hold on, let me say something. My thing is, if you guys are gonna let them talk and have a conversation and just cut them off, 'cause everybody keeps saying they got stats and that's false, and then it's like nobody's getting a complete thought
Oh,
out.
she can pull the stats up. We hear stats. We do them.
Well,
You
while
know, I'm
she's
the
pulling the
king of
But
Google.
y'all went automatically to, oh, well, Tommy said this, and
Yeah, yeah,
okay,
because
fine,
it has
but
been debunked.
you pull yours up too. Pull yours up too.
Yeah, because
I will go with hers. I'm not pressed about it. I will go with hers. I ain't that pressed about it. Russ
but
may
hold
look it up
on,
if
but
he
hold
wanted to
on.
defeat it.
okay, so on one end, y'all say that y'all want doormats, right? Y'all want women that don't speak, don't do nothing
I
but
didn't say I
lay
wanted a
here
doormat.
and
Yeah, I was just
let
kidding.
y'all do
Like,
whatever
I'm
y'all
not an
want to
advocate for
do.
marriage.
They
I'm
but
not. I'm not an
they can
advocate for
bring in
marriage. I'm an
they can
advocate
bring
of
in you want more
guys having their
women, but
freedom and
not
staying
more than
sucker
you.
free.
What?
No, don't continue,
I'm not
nurse.
an
Don't
advocate
even
for
you
marriage.
don't even
I'm an advocate for guys remaining sucker free. You're
Okay, I'm done.
Whatever that means. He still hadn't told me what that means.
I'm done. I
that
see what
means
I'm
he's
doing.
single not by choice. But go ahead,
Right.
nurse natural.
Give it over there.
Ooh, get him. I like y'all. Get him. Get him. I like it. Get him. I'll allow it. You brought your ass her per. They've been boxing you in, sir. They couldn't get me.
Well, I have a question because you guys keep saying that you don't care about the woman's money and her degrees. It's almost coming off like if your wife has, whatever degree or she's successful, you don't support her.
No, it's not that. I
not.
understand a lot of men are insecure about women
God,
making more
I
money than
disagree.
them.
I
Oh,
disagree with
fuck
that,
it.
Trey.
Rush, I live in the real world. It's a lot of niggas don't like that shit. That's why they put it in movies and shit because it was based off real life.
Oh my goodness, you're one of them. Oh my goodness.
No, it's not a one of them. I'm one of them people that I actually don't care. The more money you make, the less of mine you gonna ask for.
Hmm.
That's not true.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I felt some type of way because Urban said it on his live a couple of days ago. he said the same. He got the same spiel, and I was kind of sitting there, kind of like, well, I just got a promotion on my job, and Trey and he's been going through this with me
Oh
while I was going through
God.
this. No, oh God, my ass, motherfucker. You've been talking all this shit this whole time. I'm sick of this shit. You niggas is killing me on this panel. So I'm like, wait a minute, Urban. So this whole time, Trey was like, Babe, is everything good? How is it going? Everything. I was like, so then
Man,
when
how you gonna
Urban,
attribute urban comments to me? I didn't say that.
because
I,
I
I
said
supported you.
whatever.
I was
Yeah,
That,
and
that,
Urban's gonna
concerned.
get your ass put on the couch because I said, oh, so you speaking for all men? You speaking for him too? So you was fake, phony kicking it with me when I got my promotion? Oh, babe, I can't believe you got it. That's awesome. I love it.
no, no,
So
you.
Urban,
Listen,
Yeah,
listen.
let's hold on, Rush. Let me go ahead and address this since she talking about me. All right.
yeah,
Now,
yeah,
once
I'm talking
again,
about your ass.
once again, Joy. That's how the way you perceive of what I said. That is not
Oh,
what I meant.
child. Okay.
What I was saying was that overall, men do not care about you make do you know what I'm saying, you working or getting your degree or nothing like that. We don't care about that. That doesn't mean we're not gonna be supportive of it. That's what I'm saying. We don't make a big deal over it. You know what I mean?
But it should be a big deal because whatever
No,
education or money they bring in,
hold
that's
on.
for the household. That's for your one unit. So you
Listen,
should celebrate that. It
Let
should
let her
not
finish,
be,
sir. Let her
you should
finish,
not
sir.
have your verbiage that says, I don't care about that, or men don't care about that. You should care about that and celebrate it. Because the higher she goes, the higher you go if you're the head of the household.
That part.
listen. One, any female that is a high earner adopts a male attribute. She's masculine. Um, and this is why it deflects males away from her because the guy that's financially responsible and has his own thing going on, he's not looking for another individual that's just as ambitious as him. He wants somebody that would follow his protocol. I mean,
I disagree, Neanderthal.
I don't
I
trust,
think
but I'm
maybe a
gonna call
balance.
bullshit on that.
That's that
That
insecurity I
is
was talking about there.
insecurity
nah, it's
you're
not.
talking about.
Listen, man.
Seriously, if you care, that's niggas be jealous when they gal make more money than them. That's weird, fool. That's insecure
Nah,
shit.
Yeah,
nah,
I
it's
don't agree
not
with
that.
that part neither one, Rush.
That's not what it is, man. It's like we don't care about your bread. You just gotta look good and be nice.
But
And
let me
feminine.
let me reiterate this again. Maybe because I'm using the term "we don't care," it comes out as something derogatory or negative.
Hmm.
So let me rephrase it. Well, what I mean is that we're not insecure about you having a degree or doing things like that. You know what I'm saying? We're very supportive of it, but it's not an issue to where we feel like we insecure about it, if that makes any sense.
So
Okay,
you
okay,
I
Urban. I'm gonna
okay?
stop you, Urban. Hold on. Let me get my bro for a second. That's cool and dandy. But if I'm coming home and I'm excited because oh shit, I'm finally got that promotion I really wanted, blase blase, and then on the back end it's like, yeah, we don't really give a fuck about none of that shit.
You on your own, Urban. I'm leaving.
Did he leave
but
already?
but no, that's what I'm saying though. But we're not talking about that. We're not saying that. Oh, I don't care about that at all. We're not saying that, and that's not what I'm saying.
are you
I'm gonna
saying
play devil's advocate real quick. I think what Urban's trying to say is he's not saying that he's not supportive, but when it comes from what a man values in their relationship, if you are saying, oh, I help do this, I help do this, I bring in money, I work. What he's saying is that's great, but that's not what's keeping me here. What's keeping me here
right?
is you're my peace. You're the one who I come to, and you're not nagging me, or I can rely on you for this. How much money you make is not why I'm here. I have other
Hmm.
values in you that I care about. I think that's what he's
Hmm.
saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
So
what I'm saying.
and
That's
that your
No, it's not.
education
No,
is
it's not.
not
Hold on,
precious.
hold on. That's not what he's saying.
That
Fuck
is
that
what I'm
shit.
It
saying.
seemed
No,
like that's
it's
what he
not.
was trying to say.
Stop being argumentative and submit to what we're talking about.
Hold up, hold
No,
up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
I
Mia,
was
I can
like,
receive
no, but
that
the guy,
badly.
I kind of got because Urban he does his own thing on his channel. And shout out to State Gang because we're fam and we do. But when I heard him
Say
say that, and I
again?
was like, State Gang, shout out to Rush. But really, is that how really men feel? Because I know what type of relationship Trey and I
I'm
have, so I
sensitive.
know.
I didn't feel like that. Urban's an asshole. I'm soft and cuddly.
Look,
So he ain't lying. I sure am.
Okay, so
look.
Mia, I can receive what you're saying, and with that concept, since they're both bringing in money, bringing in everything, doing all, sharing all the chores and all that other stuff in the household, why are they each other's peace? Like you bring me peace, I bring you peace.
Absolutely.
Because
I think
women
just
are
because no, no,
naturally
no, 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 no,
inclined to
no.
talk and men aren't.
No, that's not true because my
That's
husband
not.
is a talker. In my relationship, I'm not the talker. I sit back and I'm quiet and I listen. And that's the thing. I think you guys are either dealing from your own hurt or maybe the perceived what's on Instagram and Twitter and all that.
Nobody's
Who
hurt.
said
Mhm.
we were hurt? Nobody
Yeah,
I'm
is
not.
nobody's
hurt
I,
on
hurt
I,
this
over
I'm
here.
panel.
happily engaged, ma'am. I'm not hurt.
I'm happily
Well,
married. What are we
But
talking about?
I know like 99% of Joy and I arguments she initiate. I don't talk. She do. Talking
Oh
starts
my!
arguments.
I'm gonna let Joy handle that.
He
Listen,
want a good relationship.
I ain't got time for this because he going. You know what?
It
He's an
sounds like you just
asshole.
started an argument and she wasn't the one that
Yeah,
was talking.
Hey,
Mhm.
thank you. Oh, I love the ladies on the panel. Thank you.
Yeah, this gonna be an argument after the show.
remember
I
that
can't front
peace.
this. This is pretty good
Remember,
dialogue,
peace
even though
brings peace.
Miss Natural State's kind of rude, but this I could dig this.
I'll take that.
She's not rude. She just ready for you. That's all.
She's pretty rude, but
But now in all seriousness though,
That's
y'all
it's truthful. If you want to call it rude, it'll be rude. But I was
ma'am,
just
stop the
gauging.
cap. You've been taking shots all night.
We
You gotta
No,
empty
started
your
the
clip.
I've been
we
All
were
asking
right.
questions
oh,
that you have been avoiding
hey, we come
for
back
whatever
full
reason.
circle. Nurse, what is it? Nurse Nancy? No, it's not. I'm tripping. No, I'm seriously. Hold on.
It could
Wait
be
a
that.
minute.
It could be that.
No, I'm gonna say it right.
It's natural state of
Natural
mind.
state of natural state of mind. We come back full circle because remember we were saying that Kevin Samuel was telling the truth, but he's harsh. He's saying you rude, and you were like, I just kept it real.
I
Bam.
can receive that, and I can receive it.
There is
And
no
that's gonna
nice
be my answer
way to
for the rest
keep it
of the night.
real.
The rest of the
There is
night.
no nice way to keep it real. Y'all talking about y'all whoop y'all kids and
No,
make them carrying groceries. Y'all
but
ain't trying to be nice.
no,
Y'all
but
mean with y'all approach.
I'm gonna tell you why I said and have the attitude that I had. It's because of his responses and his generalization of all women and his statements that women should be doormats and not speak. Yes,
I
I was
loved your
joking about the
response.
I'm
doormat
going to
thing,
be rude
but
Oh,
about
yeah, I
that.
thought he
But
was
I asked the
trolling.
question if it
yeah,
was
I was joking
stemming
about
from
that,
some
but
personal, because it sounds real personal, and you never did answer that, but it sounds real
He ain't.
personal.
We know he hurt. I tell that nigga all the time he hurt. He
man,
just
why
wanted.
do you even care? You're married. Like what? I'm
Because
not
I'm on
talking
a
about you.
panel
She
discussing
cares about you.
about it.
She's trying
I
to
was
give you
invited.
emotional support.
She doing her job.
Emotional damage.
She's trying to help
That
you
was
bring
funny,
that
Irvin.
wall down, Russ. Become human again.
Now I'm made out of steel. You're
Who hurt you?
Rush, do you mind me asking how old are you?
ma'am. I'm 36.
You can't be.
Okay, so we're in the
Ain't no
same
way.
age group.
He 36 and stand sucker free. You heard?
Facts.
I guess I was
Russ
just trying to
pussy
figure out
bill
like
high
what
as hell.
I was trying to figure out what age group of women has he been interacting with.
I
'Cause
deal with I deal with the young ones, man. I don't deal with y'all old folks, man. No way.
Sir,
Well, that's why they
this is
said you
Very
so
evident.
bitter.
this is
No,
the
no, no,
internet.
no.
Bro,
ma'am, ma'am,
this the
I'm not
internet.
bitter.
You
I'm
gotta
happy.
clarify when you say you deal with the young ones, sir. You better put an age on that shit. This is
Mindless.
the internet.
Because it ain't all the young ones, because some of these young ones are really intelligent, especially with the all the social media and all of the internet. They're pretty intelligent now. So he's dealing with some that lack morals and are the doormats.
He's dealing with Instagram models. He paying for their
I'm
pussy.
just gonna
I'm
say
just being
this.
real.
Rush is my state gang brother, and his Wi-Fi been on point this whole fucking time. His shit been lit. He been talking hella shit with no interruptions.
Oh
That guy
man.
Wi-Fi used to be so bad back in the day. Like a nigga thought they was
Facts.
underwater with his ass.
Y'all
Hey,
continue dragging Rush. I'm here for
I just want Rush to leave the city girls alone.
it. That's who he sleep with.
I'm
He
doing
sleeps
fine,
with the city
guys.
girls.
I'm
He
doing
ain't
fine.
sleeping with no
Right,
respectable women.
right.
He's a pimp.
Kevin Samuel sleeps with the city girls too. Let's not
I
forget that.
know. That's why
Kevin
I watched
Samuel
his
sleeps with
stuff.
the city girls.
I watched Kevin
Respect the
Samuel stuff,
dead,
but his
guys.
stuff
Come
didn't
on.
apply to me, so I wasn't
Rich, you
I
missed
wasn't
that
interested.
conversation.
I know I was working, so um but yeah, I Kevin Samuels didn't apply to me, so he didn't bother me. Mm.
I think I triggered Rush. So Kevin Samuels wasn't sleeping with the city girls, respectfully.
He had a nice little Asian jump off. I came in front. You're
Messing with the city girl. Period.
Mhm. You
Yeah,
gotta leave them alone. They toxic.
toxic masculinity.
Get you a southern girl. No, wait, the city girls one. Hmm.
But 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 now y'all, when our truthfulness son, I did spoke on my own show that the generals do need to redefine for this modern day generation.
yeah. The line is too blurred, man. You know, you got all these Decepticons and Transformers and all that. You got the Alphabet Gang doing their thing. I mean, it's just the line is just too blurred. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean that's the media playing a role in that. So
Yeah.
I was
what
So
about
can
to
you do?
it's
say,
called social engineering. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
mm,
media. They mass producing it. They putting it in every TV show. I mean, all you can do is teach your kids,
Man,
and
it technically, I'm a stats guy. It's only like 10% of shows that have homosexuality. So the straight programming is winning by a landslide.
What straight
what
programming are
well
you? What? Yeah.
yeah,
What
is
you
it
watching?
interesting? Is it interesting straight programming? I mean,
I
Ozark
don't know
is
if it's
dope and it's
interesting, but only 10% of all programming is homosexual oriented.
where you get that from?
Look it up. Google
You
it.
look
BT.
it up, because I
No,
just
I'm
seen
saying
some.
I've looked it up. That's why I was able to quote it like that. That's what I'm telling you.
Sir, I'm gonna
Anybody
have to
can look
disagree.
up the gay
Majority
programming
shows
that's
is
on
pretty gay.
TV.
Yeah,
10%.
The,
not
no,
ten
no,
percent.
he's correct about that. Rush is 10%. It's BT, Nickelodeon, Disney. Is one of the top ones that does that, and that 10%.
hmm,
Oh, so we gonna just minus out NBC, CBS, and everything
Fox.
else.
and
Yep.
Netflix.
Yeah,
Like
Netflix is pretty gay
majority
too.
of the conversation. I mean, majority of TV shows today, I can't even let my kids watch regular TV
Right.
because you're
The
gonna see
commercials.
somebody
The
kissing
country.
them. It's
Yeah.
gonna be some boy on boy, girl on girl
Mm-hmm.
action.
Yeah,
Most
Period.
likely.
I'm glad I'm not a parent because this would drive me crazy. You
Yeah.
know,
So I got a
man.
question. I got a question now for the parents coming off of that in our society today. How do you prepare your kids and have conversations? Because at this point, I'm getting away from ignorance is bliss. You can't do that. Like at some point, they're going to see or hear. What are you doing as a parent?
Not to be I don't even know how to say this, but I feel like gender roles, um, I feel like in the young kids, like the ones who are saying they're 5 years old, when you're 3, 4, 5, it's
Honestly,
up to your parents to. to kind of guide you in who you're supposed to be. Um,
I
but
think
if you're raised,
the
go ahead.
remedy the remedy to that is homeschooling, straight up.
She
And
asked about parents. Rush. Obviously,
Boy,
you
you be
exposing yourself.
jumping the gun.
Yeah, you sure do.
What
You
she said,
disqualified for this
parents.
conversation, bro.
Yeah, you have no.
just because I don't have kids don't mean I don't have great input, guys. Come on,
But
don't
let
don't
her
discriminate.
finish. What she got
Russ,
to say?
You
Russ, go sit on the bench for right now, bro.
input
We
Well,
got
into
it.
that's how
the
I would
A and
handle
B
it if I had
conversation.
kids.
Nobody cares
Rush,
what
you
the
from the east
non-parent
But
would
side.
do.
homeschooling, I mean, that's like just that's hiding your kids from the world. I mean, matter of fact, I grew
Exactly.
up. My parents had us in Christian academy, so let's start this out here. My parents are preachers, okay? I'm a pastor's kid. So I was in a Christian
Oh,
academy, yeah. But look, listen, when I say you culture shock, okay? So me growing up, I was in a Christian academy, then I went to public schools. And me going into public schools, I had never heard secular music before. So all the kids are singing these songs, and I'm like, "What are you guys singing?" I'm just so confused. I'm like, "What's that?" They're like, "You don't know that song?" And I'm like, "No." And then they're talking about Halloween and stuff like that. My parents had us like we were we were happy though. We were happy. So let's throw that out there. But we were so it was like a culture shock. It was truly a culture shock because I went from being in school with kids that were like me, same household, same religious background and everything. Then I wound up going to public schools where the kids are cursing you out, trying to fight you, telling me I talk proper and I don't because I have an accent, but it was like a culture shock. So sheltering your kids or homeschooling them, that's not gonna solve the problem because eventually they're gonna get out into the world. And what you don't want to happen is them to get out into the world and be so confused about it that they want to try it. So I don't agree with the homeschooling because they have to experience different cultures and different aspects of life. Like
Well, I
hiding them from
mean,
the world doesn't work.
it's not hiding them from the world. Is protecting, like, because you can't. There's certain, okay. You know what they're doing now? They're implementing transgenders into kids schooling.
Not
That's
here, not where
that
I live
right.
at.
Well, eventually it's gonna be all 50 states eventually, but
Well, we're
those are
swaying away from the conversation from the initial question because at the end of the day, it's being introduced on television as well. I was just watching SVU, Benson's
Hmm.
son. I think he's like maybe 6 or 7 portrayed on his TV show, and he's being presented as binary or liking
Wow.
and oh
Oh,
I'm bisexual now, mom. And I was
Wow.
like, at that age, I'm sorry,
They
I'm
don't
I'm
know their
sorry.
sexual orientation. They have no
Yeah,
idea.
that's the thing that be killing me
that's what I'm
about this
saying. That's what I'm
situation.
saying.
I get if your child might like boys or girls, but at this age, the sexuality of it all, it's like
Hmm. You're
I'm
not
not at
having
that
sex.
age. I'm not gonna
Right.
be talking to you like that.
No,
Like
you're
I'm.
not having sex at 6. Cut it out. You
It's a
don't know what sex
sexual
is at
That's
6.
thing.
that's why
Yeah.
I'm recommending. That's what I mean. Personally, I can't tell you what y'all to do. I'm just saying how I would
You
handle it.
can
I would.
homeschool it.
But
You can
you're not
There
homeschool
would
kids
listening.
there would be
all
no internet
day.
in the house. There would be no cable. There would be none of that shit. All right.
So
Yeah,
y'all
we
just
didn't
sitting
have
there
that's
looking
how we
at the
were.
wall.
We didn't have
But see,
Yeah,
anything,
I
so
grew
we
up like
weren't
that
exposed
too.
to it. Yeah, we didn't have cable, none of that. So we had one TV. My parents had one TV in the front room. So if you watch
same
TV,
here,
you watch the
Brittany.
TV with my parents.
My
And
kids
guess
would be
what? We were
reading.
not exposed to anything. We were not. I didn't know what curse words were. I was like, "Good, what,
Well, you
mom?
had
I
great
repeated
parents.
something."
You got
Huh?
good parents. You got good parents.
I had super old school. They were super old school. Super old school.
So what you was raised in a Pentecostal church or
I
apostolic?
So let
was.
me.
I was. It was we went from Pentecostal to apostolic. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I can
But this is
tell.
the
I can
thing
tell.
because I grew up just like you, Brittany. My parents are pastors, and I don't really advertise it either. And I same Christian Academy, and then went later. And I completely agree because at the end of the day, they did great at sheltering us, and they did great at
Hmm.
protecting us. But they did not teach us how to live
interact.
in the real world, how to
Right.
say no, because
Because
they
they're hold on, because they're separated from that. They're not integrated into that kind of lifestyle. Know what I
But
But you
they
mean?
can't
are. They
send me
work
off
in the
to
world.
college. Yeah, exactly. You can't
Yeah.
send me
They.
off to college and not have prepared me for everything that you tried to protect me from. If you
Mhm.
don't teach
Mhm.
me how to
Well,
interact in these
well, right.
circumstances, then I'm
Okay.
not going to
Hold
know.
on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Now, at the age of you going to college, you have enough sense where you could choose from right from wrong. Your parents did their job. They raised you, sheltered you, fed you, and sent you off to school to become a productive person for society. They did
But
Right,
their
but they
part.
didn't teach me as far as social interactions, and that's why I was asking the
exactly.
Yep.
Well,
parents
you got to learn
because
that
the
on your own.
parents
You got to
Well,
know.
figure
well,
that
let me.
out. You got to
Well,
figure that out, man.
let me give y'all my perspective on this. I teach my children on social interaction. I don't shelter them from nothing, period, because I know at the end of the day, they're going to go out and they're going to experience everything that this world has to offer, even by them
Mhm.
being at
Exactly.
the age that they are right now. Whatever questions that they have, I don't run away from it.
Mhm.
We'll deal with it and we'll have a conversation about it. That's the only way they're going to learn about it. Because when they look up to me and they look up to my wife, they look up to us for guidance uh,
Mhm.
out of their curiosity, and we give them an honest answer and an honest truth. Now, whatever choice they make on that, we what we do as parents, we accept the choice that they make and we move on. And we just
Mhm.
teach them to the best of our ability. And I believe that us as parents, that's how the way we should be. I also came out of a religious household too, as well too, and I was being sheltered by religion, but my parents never taught me how to deal with social norms or anything social
Exactly.
dealing with that. You know what I'm saying? So I had to figure that out on my own. And it
Mhm.
if my parents were to teach me that, like how the way I'm teaching my children now, then I most definitely would be a different person. Absolutely, I would. So
Mhm.
that's why I do what I do with my children. I teach them about all this stuff. Let them know that it exists. Everything exists. This homosexuality, this binary stuff, everything. It all exists.
Mhm.
It's there. And I'm not going to hide them from
Yeah,
you,
but
period.
you're not gonna teach your 5 year old about binary and the whole alphabet
No.
community. You know
No,
that
no,
mind is still.
no rush.
You know what I mean?
That's based on their age and their maturity
Right.
level because I got different levels, some different children on different
Right,
levels of
but
maturity.
the television shows that they're probably watching. They're being taught this.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's why I say as a parent,
For
I'm not going to
example, right? For
rush,
example, you have
rush. Don't cut me off while I'm talking. What's wrong with you?
my bad, Urban. Go ahead.
All right, so like I was saying, like let's say for example, my youngest daughter, right? She's watching a show and it introduces something that's um, homosexual related, right? More than likely, she's not going to understand what's going on. But let's just say hypothetically, she do understand that, and she asks the question, "Daddy, what does it mean to be homosexual?" Or however she pronounce it, right? I'm gonna tell her straight up. This is what it means to be that. It's this, that, and that, and that. That is me being a parent. That is me teaching her, and that is also me protecting her at the same
At what
time. So
age, though? At what
when
age?
she get older, my example is at
Bruh,
5, bro.
at what age they you think they can learn? My 3 year old knows how to work YouTube, nigga. I
Exactly.
didn't teach her this, so they learn early. As early as you think they're able to handle it, you talk to them about
Yeah, you
stuff.
talk to them
Real
about it.
life.
This,
Okay, so I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this real quick about the television because once again we squaring away from the television conversation that they were having.
Now I come out television.
Like, no, that's the question. That was the initial conversation at first.
Hmm.
Y'all went somewhere else. I'm just gonna say this: Life with Jazzy, talking about
I
something
went and
that's on
ate some
television.
chicken.
Okay, Life with Jazzy. That's something that was on television, showcasing a young girl or young boy that at 4 years old, the parents decided because he said, "Oh, I like girl clothes," so they started dressing up in girl clothes. So as he got, older, they started. All of a sudden, now he wants to be a girl, and this was on Lifetime. I can't
you
remember,
don't you don't think
but
that's a problem?
let me finish. Let me finish. That was three. He was 3, 4 years old. They get a TV show on Lifetime Now he's 13, 14, going through high school, going through all of these. Now this young woman, man, is in his 20s and life is jazzy, is actually obese. She big as hell because she got depressed.
Uh-huh.
She started feeling some type of way about wanting to be a girl when she was really a boy, and her mind is all fucked up at this age now. And this is all played
Mhm.
out on television. You can look it up, Life with Jazzy. I think they picked her up again because she was trying to take the weight off, because after she got surgery, breasts, and all kind of stuff. I don't think she got the down, she didn't cut anything off because that's a psychological thing that you got to go through. And I also seen a program that a young lady said that when she got hers cut off, he went to a whole depression. It's a lot, and it's being showcased on television. And these kids is watching this shit thinking, oh, I played with a doll before. I think I want to be a girl today, or a girl. Oh, I think I want to be a boy. And then they get depressed. Like, this shit is really psychologically messing with these children. Point blank, period. So I just
And
Well,
want
that's
to go
why.
back to the conversation when you guys were saying about the television shows and what we watching, because now we got I think they said Spider-Man or Batman. One of them got a boyfriend now. Superman.
It's
Like,
Superboy.
oh no,
It's
child,
all
please
of it.
stop.
Even
That
with
girl's gay.
the Proud Family. I grew up watching the Proud Family. They came out with the spinoff, and I'm thinking, okay, my kids can watch what I grew up watching. No, they can't, because it's thrown at them. So as a parent, I feel
mhm,
like that's where we have to step in. And at that point, it's
mhm,
not sheltering them so much. It's just protecting them and doing what I'm supposed to do. I'll protect you from what I
mhm.
can, and when it comes up, I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to hide it from you, but I'm not going to be so negligent that I just allow you to see whatever, because
Right.
as a child, you don't know. My 3-year-old's running around here. Sometimes she wants to be a puppy. Does that mean I let her go out and eat dog food? Like, at what point
Exactly.
do we as parents step up and do what we're supposed to do and steer them in the right or wrong direction?
Well, hold on.
Facts.
Don't you guys think that this is a deliberate thing and that they're
Absolutely.
trying to
Absolutely. Yes.
demasculate men
Yep.
to the point where
Absolutely.
we're not procreating anymore?
Yes.
Yep.
Absolutely. And that's why
Absolutely.
the question was, as far as parents, what do we do? Because I feel like where we're raising our kids, like, we didn't grow up in, like, I feel like our parents had it a little bit easier. And so I
Mhm.
feel like it's a little bit difficult at this point to.
I tell you this: if I grew up in this era, I'll be one confused kid. Like I couldn't even imagine growing up in the world the way it is now because every
Unfortunately, what kind of parents did you have? Because my kids is not grown up confused, because I'm stopping all of that shit from the gate.
Right.
My kids is not
Joy,
confused.
Joy, that's you're taking it the wrong way.
I'm,
I'm saying
I'm my
like
bad. My bad.
the amount of influence on the mass media, it promotes you know becoming a transgender, a Decepticon,
Mhm.
or a homosexual. Like you don't think that's an issue where they're influencing men to be more feminine?
Mhm.
At what age do
So
you let your kids get social media and, like, be
that's
exposed
that
to it
part.
more?
So
Never. Don't let them get it.
my daughter is 14, and she can have TikTok. She cannot have Instagram. She cannot have Facebook, Snapchat. She can't have any of that. My son is 11. He does not have anything. He still has parental locks on his phone. So does my daughter. And as far as the TVs in my house, everything has parental locks on it. We have it
My
locked all the way to the sexual content. If it has any type of sexual content, they can't unlock it. So in that
my
sense, I
14
can't
year old
protect
son
them.
has IG.
Yeah, I'm not letting. The reason I don't want my daughter to have IG is because the images that the world is projecting for young black girls, I don't want that image for her. Like,
Yes.
she not just gonna be bundles and product in her hair. No, you're gonna be so much more than that. So you don't need that. She's too young to absorb that image of a black woman. I want the image of a black woman to be me, my mom, my sister, my best friend. Not the city girls because that's what Instagram is promoting. Everybody's a city girl. My
Yep.
14-year-old is not gonna be exposed to that. And
TikTok
even
is
when it
the
comes to her
only one too.
TikTok, I filter what she gets to see on TikTok and what she gets to do on TikTok. So I mean, and me as a parent, I'm watching her until I feel like she's old enough. Eventually she's on his 16, 17. I'm not gonna be able to do anything about it because she's gonna be coming into her own. But by the time she's coming into her own, she'll know who she is and she'll
Exactly.
know what's acceptable and what's not acceptable. And that's for men, that goes to boyfriends and everything. Me and my husband talk to her about all of that. If your boyfriend is not supporting you being in the theater, you like a little boy, but he's trying to tell you, like, she had this little guy she was liking, and he was liking her, which she can't have a boyfriend, but they're in school together. I can't control what y'all do at school. But she didn't go to theater practice for 2 days, and her theater teacher called me. They take the bus home. The bus drops them right in front of my house. But her theater teacher said Alasia caught the bus home today. She didn't come to theater for 2 days. And she said, but she was with her little friend in the cafeteria waiting for the bus. And so me and my husband had a conversation with her. It was, you don't date anybody who's not going to support your dreams. If he's telling you to cut theater, even though she's not cutting, but if he's telling you to sit and catch the bus, sit in the back, sit in the cafeteria so we could talk until the bus come, don't go to theater class, that's not the guy for you. So it's like me and my husband, we're creating who she needs to be. The structure that she needs in her life, me and my husband are making sure we're on it 100%. So
Now,
social
Brittany, let me
media
ask you
is
a
not.
question.
Mm-hmm.
When you said that she can't have no boyfriend, because I feel that way about my daughter as well, but you can't control what's at home. I mean, at
Cool.
school. Now, let me
Right.
ask you guys this. I don't know who work outside the house, but do you guys have work husbands and work wives?
I work from home. I'm work from home. I can
Who
pop
just
up at school
laughed? Who just
anytime.
laughed? Who
I
just
work
laughed?
from home.
I did.
Hey, now we
Yeah.
have
My
our we have
homeboy
our
made a play called that.
we do have our little work husbands and work wives, and
Yeah.
the person. So I got a couple of you guys that said that y'all work from home.
Yeah.
So how do
I
y'all
work from
feel
home.
about those?
So
Okay,
when I was
let's
in the
scratch out.
office,
So when y'all was working at, yeah, okay, who is that?
yeah, that's me, Mia. So
Listen,
when I
that's
was
where
in
most of
the
the
Mimi.
cheating goes
office,
Okay,
on.
me.
Most of the cheating goes on at work.
Oh, let me hear. Let me hear from. Let me hear. I want to hear this.
so when I was in the office, man, I don't see now they're gonna have something because when I was in the office, yes, but I'm working from home more now. I go in for meetings, so I'm really not around people like that. But then my husband came home one day and was like, "Yeah, this is chick they call her my work wife," and now I'm feeling the way because I'm like, "Hold up." So let's talk about this.
It's innocent because he's telling you about it. Trust me, if he was sliding up in that, he wouldn't say nothing about it.
Well,
Yeah, I think it's innocent.
I
He
It's
wasn't
told you
innocent.
concerned.
about it.
I
It's not
wasn't
true.
concerned because the same way, I had a quote unquote work husband. He wasn't sliding up in anything either. So I mean, it was innocent on both fronts. But I'm not going to sit here and lie and act like when he said it, I'm sitting. You got one, and she's here.
Wait, Mia, when he did that, did you do that like you like kind of did that like you rolled your shoulders a little bit like okay, let me
No,
get this
she
shit
text her
together.
work husband. Y'all ain't gonna breeze past the fact she said she had her work husband.
Hmm.
But I don't go in the office no more. I don't even work there, so we divorced. So it's mm-mm.
You divorced your husband?
No,
Her
I
work
divorced my
husband.
No,
work
the work.
husband.
Her work husband, sir. Keep up.
Oh, oh, okay.
No, that's a real thing. That's a real thing. That's a real thing, though. That's a
It
real
is,
thing.
man. It
I be
is.
hearing about that a lot. That's a real thing right there. And
So
sitting
much
by the
cheating
water
going on.
cooler.
So
Yep,
much
that's that
cheating
water
going on in
cooler
the
talk.
workplace. I tell you that.
No, me and my husband both work from home, so I'm his wife at work and at home.
Ooh, that's nasty. That sounds nasty. What y'all be
It
doing
is,
on y'all
girl.
lunch break?
I be up in his office when he on a Zoom call acting crazy. He be trying to hold his composure.
You don't pop up
Hey,
naked
hey,
when he be
hey,
on
Miss
Zoom,
Brittany,
do you?
I
can you do
do.
me a favor?
Yes.
Can you say Wheezy baby?
No.
She
So,
got
Uh,
so
that.
Okay, how
You got
about
that
it's going
accent.
She
down,
got that
baby?
strong Louisiana accent.
I definitely cut up on the Zoom calls
Brittany,
though.
say good day, baby.
No, I'm not saying that, Brookie.
Y'all
Yeah.
so childish. I want to say. I want to
Okay,
ask her to say
say
something
I cut you,
too.
baby. Say I cut you, baby.
Oh Lord.
Say good day,
No, the stereotypes that I got when I left New Orleans after Katrina was horrible.
baby.
You,
Chris, the
hey, I
Grizzlies
ain't
That's
gonna.
played tonight. I did not know
mhm.
this.
What happened?
No, my partner had to rub it in my face that the Grizzlies lost.
Mm.
Well, we got somebody that just entered into our chat room, and I want everybody to give everybody a warm welcome to Huggy Motherfucking Pacino. Hey,
Warriors
Hey,
on
Huggy.
fire, by
Huggy.
the way. Warriors on fire, by the way. How y'all doing?
All
I'm
right.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Nigga,
What
you
you
ain't
Warriors
got
no
on
to
fire.
add to
Warriors
this
fan.
conversation?
Hey, I am not, but Warriors on fire.
It be the niggas in your
Wait,
own city praying on your downfall.
I
Rush.
don't rock with the Grizzlies. They belong to Vancouver.
Yo, yo,
Rush, where you from?
I'm originally from Boston, Massachusetts, but right now I reside in the state of New Jersey.
Masshole, what up?
Okay. Oh,
Yo, what's good,
where?
Huggy
Yeah,
Pacino?
I'm almost there. You already know what's good.
So
Stay
Huggy,
gay?
was that? So Huggy, was that a what did they call it? What happened to Jay Morant? They said it was no code, broke code,
I don't know.
broken
He's a bitch.
code.
He's a bitch.
Oh,
That's
child.
all.
We are not doing the sports segment, ladies
Oh, we're not doing
and
the sports
gentlemen.
segment. Okay, my
No.
bad. My bad,
He's a
Huggy. We're
bitch.
not doing the sports.
He don't want to put no ice on his knee and go out there and play.
My bad. We're not doing the sports
He ain't
segment,
got no
practice.
practice, just sweating.
Damn, Huggy,
Well,
no
See, you
filter.
I got a
you
question for
got
the
him
men then if
started.
we ain't doing the sports segment. So I was
Okay.
just scrolling through Instagram and Jesse from Grey's Anatomy, he is trending right now because he was nude on Broadway. So all the women are going wild because apparently
He's nude
his
on
nudes
Broadway.
have been leaked. Yeah, but apparently it was, it was something to look at. So do you care about your women, your wife
Absolutely
enjoying?
not. She don't care I watch porn.
It's just a naked man. That ain't
Knock
shit.
yourself out. Play with
Yeah,
yourself.
go ahead.
And
Share.
Jesse, maybe Jesse, probably
Counterclockwise too.
about 10
Hmm.
years ago, Jesse Williams was cute and fine. He just an old light skinned fat dude on the stage now.
No, if you go look at that picture, he's not
Wait
fat
a
at
minute, he got
all.
fat.
He's not.
Well,
Joy Googling this
Everybody
just
got
now.
quiet. That must be true. He got
I
fat.
got
Everybody is going to look for that picture now.
go look at the picture. It's something that's fat, but it ain't studded.
ooh, okay. I did see that
What
they
y'all
had the
saying, Dick?
picture
What
up.
y'all saying? Fat niggas ain't got package? Is that what y'all trying to say? I
Pretty
don't know what
much.
the fuck is going on. I'm
Pretty
just saying.
much. She's
I got a
saying fat men
question.
have little dicks. Yes.
No, that's
Uh,
So
not what I was
the
saying.
myth is wrong. Y'all must ain't never heard of Ron Jeremy.
what's the
Y'all
guy?
That
crazy.
nigga dick
Hey,
little.
what's the guy that was pregnant or I don't know what's his name? He's a rapper, I guess, and he kissed somebody at the
He said he
awards,
was
and then
pregnant.
you know who the
You
guy that
Oh,
talking
was?
about Little
Nas
Nas
X.
X? How you talking about that dude?
Lil
So how y'all
Montero.
feel about that?
Man, he flopped too. I'm glad.
That's
Get
his
up out the
life.
way.
I don't that's his life. It's no different than Cardi B and them kissing at the award show.
Yep.
Okay, true that. Okay,
Yeah.
because Boosie made a comment about it, so I wanted to know what's the difference in a man doing it than a female. But I guess
Boosie's
y'all
an
just answered
idiot.
that.
Hey,
You know,
if y'all
you
ain't
know
got
what
no
though?
problem with Boosie
What's
talking
the
about all that
question?
gangster stuff, we don't care what
Miss
y'all think
Miss
about
Brooke.
him saying anything about this.
Say what
What's the
now?
question, Miss
We
Brooke?
want the same
Maybe I
energy
can help you out.
when he talking about that gangster shit. How about that? Fair
What the
enough.
hell you talking about?
Boosie.
Wait, no, I
Because
could.
Boosie can't have an opinion about that, but Boosie can talk about gangster shit, killing people all day, who has been known to be a paid
Okay.
contract killer, but we don't
Oh,
talk
he
about
can
none of
have
that.
an opinion about it. He's just an idiot.
Yeah, we all know this.
Boosie is ignorant.
But
Boosie been ignorant though. He ain't just become ignorant this
Yeah,
year
he's
or last year.
he's he's well roundedly ignorant.
That might have been ignorant since 2000. Well,
Yeah.
99. I've been knowing since
Well,
2000 at least.
I think Boozy is a great guy, and he speaks what's on his mind. You got to
I think
respect
he's
that.
entertaining. Yeah, he definitely speaks what's on his mind, but he's definitely ignorant. So
Yeah, idiots speak what's on their mind too. They're still
I
but
wouldn't
idiots.
that's
per
not
se call him
fair
ignorant.
because
He's free spirited.
but
It
that's
Uh,
is
not fair.
fair. He could say I'm an
No,
idiot, and I would be like, okay,
yeah,
He
it
could
is
he
what it
could
you're
tell the
is.
world he gonna
you're
get his son head at his birthday party before he turns 11, but
well,
nobody said nothing.
hold on.
exactly.
If you was 14 years old, I mean, wouldn't you be happy that your pops got you a girl to give you head?
Bro,
But
would you
the but
get
Nah,
the
your
but
I would
clearly
have
the
to be
okay,
woman was
familiar with that
grown.
first.
That's
Rush? We'll
so it's
turn that
okay for a
around,
woman to be a
Rush.
pedophile, but it's
Rush,
not
we'll
okay for a man to be a pedophile. Is
Rush.
that what y'all saying?
Let me turn
Now,
it
what I'm
around,
saying is
Rush.
when he said it, nobody said a word. This was like
Oh,
2005.
I
Rush,
don't
let me turn
remember
No,
it
that, but I
around for
remember the
you.
recent one when he said,
2007. Correct.
I
Would it
remember the
be
recent one he said,
Rush? Would it be okay for you to get your 14-year-old daughter hid from a grown man for her
man,
birthday?
Well,
exactly.
I don't have a daughter, so I can't even answer
But it
that.
doesn't
But
matter.
when we
Put
ask the
yourself.
other
Hypothetically
question
You've been
saying.
about
speak.
kids, you could
Thank
answer
you.
that one.
Well, it's obvious I'm copping out. Um, no, of
well
course
my
not.
well
What are you
my
fucking
point
crazy?
my point was about the Boosie thing is like all of them is ignorant. Is it
Mm-hmm.
who you like or who you don't like because it was Puffy with Usher, Snoop Dogg with Bow Wow. They all did the same thing to all these little kids. They all ignorant in my book.
Very.
Just keeping it 100.
In
It's just money
2007, Boosie
involved with
said,
it now.
2007, Boosie said he's going to give him head at his birthday party at 11 years old. No one bats an eye.
Well, all right. I guess
So would he speak about gay
11 years old
people?
is pretty
It's World
extreme.
War III.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm
I
not
can see
saying he's right
why.
on either
Yeah,
one,
yeah.
but I am saying that we should have had the same energy 15 years ago.
Yeah, I don't remember him saying it back then, but I do remember him saying it when he was speaking on Dwayne Wade's son, and he was making comments about what he did or what he did
Wait a
for
minute.
his
Hold
son.
on. Wait a minute now. Hold on. You don't think he was right about that?
What? No, I'm talking the no. What I'm saying is, I didn't know Boosie said it 15 years ago. I remember him commenting on it recently when he was making comments about D Wade's son that he ain't never experienced a woman before, and he said something about his son. He got his son and his nephew, a grown woman, to give him head or sleep with him or something like that. And I did comment, saying like, so you promoting pedophilia, like what?
Nah, I
Pretty
mean,
Right.
much.
And then Boosie
That's a good question.
yeah. I mean,
recently since
technically,
his
yeah.
son
It is pedophilia. Yeah, I feel you. I
and
understand.
recently since his son got a little girl pregnant, I think the girl had the baby already. Boosie went and was talking about how the mama they set my son up and the little girl just wants some money. It's just like the things he say, like, bruh, your son actually loved this little girl. Like he
Mhm.
liked the little girl. And that's why and it's hard for these little boys to like these girls because they fathers like him is like,
Mhm.
I can't
Say it
believe
with
he's
me.
dealing with her.
He's an idiot.
Mhm.
But no one said anything about Chief Keef and his baby mama.
Hey, you
Right.
better
Yeah.
speak
She's
on
like
it.
what? Like like
No
she's a
one
lot
said
You
older
better
than Chief
speak
Jewel
on
Keef.
it,
just
Huggy.
died.
Yeah.
Jewel just
Yeah.
died, and no one said how she bragged about sleeping with Daddy Boy at an
Yep.
underage time frame of
Yep. Yep.
'96.
Yep.
She bragged about it
And guess
just
what? She's not
three
doing no
months ago,
time
I think.
for it. Nobody
Cause
gives a
she's
fuck.
she's dead, sir.
Well, she's
Wow.
dead, but nobody said anything. Like
She
if it was,
died the same day as Kevin Samuels in a car accident.
Ma'am,
Wow.
yeah,
respect the dead, please.
it was like
Come on.
legend Jewel. No one said not one time. Yo, that girl bragged about sleeping with Daddy Boy. He was underage.
No, but Huggy,
Well,
tell them
actually, we
about
we
the
did actually. Joy and I did do a show about that. So there's
Well,
that.
yeah,
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 we
yeah.
touched on it a little bit, but yeah, Huggy is right. Chief Keef is what paying child support for a child
Yeah,
that when he
we
was
did a show on that
underage,
one too. Yeah, we
and
did a
I
show
got
on
it
that
from
one too.
Huggy because I didn't know nothing about that. So
Hey, don't blame it
this
on me.
lady, well, the lady, well, I'm not blaming it on you, but let's talk
I'll play.
about
I'll
it
play. I'll
for
play.
real
I'll
shit.
play.
Because the lady was what in her 30s, I think,
She was 30. I forgot. I know she was 30.
and Chief Keef was like 15.
But let's
Got the
just
lady
keep it real. We
pregnant,
downplay pedophilia when it comes down to women
and
sleeping
he
with
got to
boys.
play child support for this child, and he got
Well,
raped as a child.
Wow.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You have to say graped, ma'am, graped.
grapes,
Oh, sorry,
grape.
great as a child by a woman, and she is fighting him in court, and nobody's talking about that. Nobody's
Mm-hmm.
having nothing to say about it. It's just like, okay, he's just another guy from the
His
hood.
his
Which
parents
goes
didn't
back to
protect him.
Boosie. Which goes back to Boosie when he said it. It was
Hmm.
comfortable because it's okay for older women to sleep
It's
with
so
young boys.
common. Yeah, it was common back in the day for women to do that. And oh, your son's so cute and all that stuff. Nobody better not touch my
It's
son. He's been
still
rude.
coming now.
It's
Huh?
not
These,
acceptable in my household.
no, I'm
It's
saying these female teachers stay getting locked up for sleeping with students.
hmm
Yeah.
It's all right. Put trackers on your kids' phone and mirror 'em. Stalk them. That's what I do.
I agree.
I stalk
Stalk
their
them.
kids.
Cause I ain't
Well,
gonna lie,
guys,
it's
I will
it's
be
a couple
catching
of coaches
y'all
that was sleeping with them
later.
girls in school. And on my deathbed, I'm gonna call their name out. All on Facebook and tag their ass. You slept with Coach Williams.
Mm-mm.
I gotta go, guys. I got work in the morning. State gang. One.
Peace.
Alright, bro.
You- Yeah,
All
yeah, yeah.
right, Rush.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to go too, y'all. You know, and I gotta go and simp.
Ah, try not to sell too hard.
Miss Urban's calling me, so I can't play with you guys no more. I gotta go in the house.
Tell you everybody wants to leave when we talking about the other
Urban, the
side of this.
main
Well, we
one.
have been here for
Pedophilia thing.
2 hours and 45
Urban, the
minutes.
main one, gotta go, gotta get home to this wife. Well, he already home with his wife, but he gotta get home. Go, Urban.
Yes, cuddling time. So I'm sorry. I got to fulfill my
Talk
husband
all that
duties.
shit on this panel. Bye,
Them
Urban.
folk,
You gotta suck toes for an extra 30 minutes tonight.
them folk
Yep.
put Rush in the crippler crossface.
All right, peace out, y'all. It was a good conversation.
Bye.
It's been real.
Hi, Mr. Urban Therapist.
You ladies
Y'all
I
make
have
love
sure
any
you, man.
last
y'all
words, any
well, let me
promo
say this
shout
for
outs y'all want
Urban.
to do?
Drop Urban's channel in the chat because he'll be up in the morning doing his motivational speeches and his lunchtime conversation.
This nigga
With
Go
better
with
drop
live.
toe
his
jam,
own
bro.
link. He a mod, he better drop his own link.
He'll be talking to y'all with toe,
He's
bro, in the
cuddling. You
morning.
got to do it for him.
Ah, well.
His wife go tell him, "You better not brush your teeth too.
He don't work, he don't eat.
Better not brush your teeth, Urban Therapist."
That's nasty, Huggy.
Bye.
Any last words, ladies? Y'all shout y'all channel out or anything?
I
Products?
just want to say thank you to my friends for coming on here, chatting with everybody.
Thank you for having me. It's been real. It's been
Thank
real
you for
Hey,
having
Thank
be
you,
me.
Joy and
Nicole,
MoneyBoy. Thank
everyone.
y'all.
We definitely enjoyed y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed the toxic experience.
Yeah.
It was
Can I
dope.
say
It was
something?
dope.
It
I
was
meant
real.
everything I
Something.
said.
Can I say something? I want to appreciate all the black men and the black women that was up here. Y'all didn't curse everybody out, and we ain't gonna be beefing later in the black sector, cursing everybody out because somebody got mad.
I
I
don't
really
even
was,
mind Rush
I
page.
really appreciated this
I plan
conversation
on
because
beefing with one of y'all. I don't know who, but
We
give me
like to
time to figure it
debate.
out.
oh shit, Huggy.
Give me time to figure it out.
But that's
I
how
pick my
YouTube
opponents
go.
wisely.
People don't.
We like to debate as well.
That's how YouTube goes. People don't agree with something, and they go to their channel and be like, "F that person. I don't like that person." Blah
It's
blah 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 blah.
childish.
But
Then go live. This person was
we go.
live for 4 hours. I could have jumped on the panel, but I decided
I
to go live and talk
appreciate
shit.
Nah, that's childish.
We're gonna keep it holy.
Yeah.
Right, there you go now.
I make
Y'all
sure I
make
pick
sure
up
When
on
he
y'all
the
put
positive.
subscribe to my client's page. It's pinned at the top of the comment section.
Now, ladies,
Look,
you guys know I got my own channel, so if you guys want to come on to my channel and we can talk mess about them without the toxic, all of this,
Masculinity.
y'all can come over
I'm
there with
gonna come
me
up
and
there and run
we gonna
y'all.
bring more ladies out, Joy.
I'm gonna come up there and run y'all. I was by myself. I didn't need no help.
Put me in the game,
I don't be talking about shit, so don't sub to me.
coach. Say what?
I'll
I
hug
don't be talking
you.
about nothing. Nothing at all.
I'm gonna
Just
What's
come
the
trying
up.
to
name of
take
your
over the
page?
world.
Huggy
Natalia,
Huh?
what's the name of your page? I think I got
Pacino.
everybody's but yours.
Huggy Pacino. Is it Huggy Pacino Effect? I forgot what my name on my page was.
Come on, Huggy.
That's how much I shouted out. What we talking about nothing?
And then
The
you
Huggy
a
Pacino
mod,
Effect, or
drop
you
it
can
in the
just type in
chat.
Huggy Pacino. You'll find me. That's how much I shouted out. What we
Drop it in
talking
the
about nothing?
chat. You got an echo. And then
The
you
Huggy
a mod,
Pacino Effect, or
drop
you
it
can
in
just
the
type in
chat.
Huggy Pacino. You'll find me. That's not me. That's y'all.
Drop it in the chat. You got an echo. And then you a mod, drop it in the chat.
That's not me. That's y'all. It's the that's the bear emoji.
That's the who?
Mia.
That's not me. That's y'all. It's the that's the
No,
bear
that's not
emoji.
me. You said what, Brooke?
I was just making sure you put your link in there.
It was me.
That's not me.
No, it's
You
another
said
one
what,
too.
Brooke?
You and Brittany, y'all put y'all links in there. Brittany gonna be doing hair.
Yeah, I was on mute. Somebody echoing.
You said what?
I
You
don't
y'all put y'all links in there. Brittany gonna be doing hair. Yeah,
I
cause I
don't gotta
already
do that.
subbed up to
Wag
Mia's.
100 just said Wag 100 going crazy. Somebody
Brittany,
say
you
you
got a
gonna knock
channel?
Jay
Cause
Prince
I
out.
subbed to Mia's and B
No,
Nicole.
I
You
don't
know, I got you.
I don't
Somebody
have a
say you gonna
channel.
knock
I'm
out
gonna
Jay
get it
Prince
together.
out. You
You
gonna
got a
die. You gonna die
YouTube
if you let it.
voice. You will have a
Yeah.
lot of
Who?
subs just because of your accent.
She wanna do
Oh,
tutorials. She good at what she do.
Wow. You already know.
you say I got a YouTube voice? It's the accent.
Yes.
That's that Louisiana.
Absolutely.
That's that
Just
wow.
take us
That's
out with good day, baby. Brittany, take us out with that.
Good day, baby.
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
All
All
right,
right,
y'all.
Miss
This was
Natural.
fun.
I just got you too, Natural. Thank you. I
Is
just
it
subbed to
Yes.
is
your
it
channel
natural
too,
fit
Natural.
nurse?
Nurse Natural. Nurse Natural.
Is that the name of her
That's
channel? Nurse Natural?
yes, because she put the link
Yep,
in. So
Nurse Natural,
I just subbed to it.
aka Nurse Nancy. I've renamed you, Nancy
They
Natural.
renamed her.
Well, that was fun, y'all. If y'all do it again, y'all just hit me up. Brooke, hit me up.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely.
All
All
right,
right,
y'all
y'all.
have a good night.
Appreciate y'all for having me on. Y'all have a good night.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Dun, dun, dun. Well, yeah, I guess that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are out. If I can find the button.
I don't know what happened. Have a good night, y'all. I couldn't hear anything.
Technical difficulties, it happens.
Well, y'all have a good night. Thank you for the invitation, and I will catch y'all on the next go round.
Peace.
All right, yeah.
Circle small period, fresh to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple and yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every whip, circle small period, fresh to death killing it, cashing out spinning it, 100 round extended clip, iced out spilling drip, purple and yellow take a sip, fly away and take a trip, pink slip for every whip, started in a rumor house, popular hustler in Montgomery. That was back in 03, breaking down the whole beat. Ask my nigga Roman, he'll tell you I'm a OG. Ask my nigga Roman, he'll tell you what he sold me. I got what you need, 8 quarters, half an OZ. Out of space high, all day I'm in the nosebleed. 24/7, get the bag, count the proceeds. Said she ain't to please and she proceeds to get on both knees. Told her keep her pussy, all I wanted deep throat clean. Rolling up hot boxes, sweating to the OD. On an all-nighter full of road, getting no sleep. In and out of town on the road, paying 4 weeks. Plug with the plug, that deal price is so cheap. I got what you need, 8 quarters, half an OZ. Don't get tan hot as hell, watching for the police. See me in the streets, no nigga, you don't know me. Circle small, period. Fresh to death, killing it. Cashing out, spinning it. 100 round and stealing clip. Iced out, spilling drip. Purple yellow, take a sip. Fly away and take a trip. Pink slip for every rip. Circle small, period. Fresh to death, killing it. Cashing out, spinning it. 100 round and stealing clip. Iced out, spilling drip. Purple yellow, take a sip. Fly away and take a trip. Pink slip for every rip. I got the juice, bitch, I got the juice. Flossing in a coupe on the block, like my name JB. Try me, I'ma shoot. Riding for him, push a button, drop the top, I got no roof. Back to back, I'm moving packs out, make them disappear like poof. I'm addicted to yellow diamonds, I'm frozen in every climate. Smoking exclusive is useless, looking but never find it. Foreign whip drip designer, 901 grit and grinding. Thick serve like Angel Mama, the murder ain't where you find me. Got no friends, got no consignments. Can't fly just to change the climate. Vacations on private islands, my feet keep back up reclining. That bitch, she from the islands. I fucked up for about an hour. Pulled up and took a shower. Drippy, don't need no stylist. Roll up smoking the loudest. Low for something Italian. My shooters stay ready. No Memphis niggas, they know for wildin'. Roll up smoking the loudest. Low for something Italian. My shooters stay ready. No Memphis niggas, they know for wildin'. Circle small, period. Fresh to death, killing it. Cashing out, spinning it. 100 round and stealing clip. Iced out, spilling drip. Purple yellow, take a sip. Fly away and take a trip. Pink slip for every rip. Circle small, period. Fresh to death, killing it. Cashing out, spinning it. 100 round and stealing clip. Iced out, spilling drip. Purple yellow, take a sip. Fly away and take a trip. Pink slip for every rip.